Clarissa Shields, Papoose is punishing you with silence and distance. I don't. I'm coming in hot tonight, guys. It's gonna be worth your while. Remember when Remy Martin said something that really scuffed my Timbs? Remember when she used that phrase when she said, "Well, no, I got to come on here because you know what really just scuffed my Timbs." I had one of those moments today when I was doing my research on what angle do I want to talk about tonight because there's so many. Should I talk about the triangulation that he likes to do between her and other people, or should I talk about the dress? We will talk about that too. Should I talk about the chick? Papoose can't stand the way you eat chicken. Papoose can't stand the way you eat chicken. He not talking to you. He giving you the silent treatment. And that's why you tried to act out when you was in that gym with that man and you almost messed up. Because that man said something. You've been talking crap about Papoose because he's not talking to you. He's not speaking to you. He's a higher level narcissist than you, my girl. He gonna run circles around you. So you might, while you're mad at all these channels, you might want to take a little peek in. Because at the end of the day, I see what's going on. And I saw something today, y'all. Let alone the type of day that I had. I'm not talking about me today. We'll talk about me tomorrow. We'll talk about me tomorrow because I don't want to waste a second of our time. Hey, receptionist. Hey, girl. I'm coming in hot today because I got points to make. I'm tired as hell. Okay. I had to take a shower and make sure I took my shower before I came live so that I could at least be up for an hour before I start falling asleep on here, girl, because I haven't I worked last night and then today I had to do my laundry, I had to make when I got off, I was like, no, I can't go to sleep. I gotta do work around my house. I gotta do my laundry because I gotta work a lot this week. But then certain things started happening today and my day just went, right? But we're gonna talk about me tomorrow. Okay? We're gonna talk about me tomorrow. I don't wanna waste a second. I don't want to waste a second. I don't know when I'll be able to go live again because if I had to work, I got to work. You feel me? But Clarence, her twin, are out here cutting up. Oh yeah, they out here doing the most. But you know what? I saw something today. I want to play Archie Rodriguez. I want to play a video from Nala Says, a video by Sweet Mom, and I found that interview that I was looking for with her. There is so much content that I want to show that I literally was like, I don't know where to start. And then I saw this video. And then I saw this video. And I said, that's going to give me, like, you will have to have been through this to understand this. Y'all look at this. This lady been in pain for years, man. Suffering in silence. Clarissa, you already tripping out. It ain't been nothing but barely 2 years, so you say. But even if it was from 2020, that ain't nothing but 6 years, and you already flipping out. You can't handle it, baby. You can't handle what Papoose is gonna take you through the way that Remy handled it. I want you to know that. That's the thing about it. You want to walk in somebody else's shoes, but you don't know. You don't know. But because I'm a woman and I've been through certain things and I know what certain things look like, I literally just got another peek into what she went through. This is when Remy just got out of jail. Okay? And I know that because she was kind of chubby when she just got out of jail, just like Blueface, just like me right now. I was in a depression and I gained a lot of weight. COVID people gain weight. It happens. But she fine as a mother right now. Coke bottle shake. Coke bottle shake. That's because she dropped that dead weight. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. But it's still another thing that she did that I need to pick up on and that I want to implement. Just watch this video. You'll get it.
So I've been getting mad questions like, oh, is you cooking? Do you know how to cook? Like, Nah, she not cooking. First of all, I do not cook very well. I'm doing all my own cooking. I went to the supermarket myself. Actually,
Now, mind you, she said she went to the supermarket herself. Now, mind you, this is Remy minding her own business. What Clarissa said? Pisces like to do our own thing and mind our own business. He ain't minding his own business on Thanksgiving Day. 9, 10 years ago, he wasn't minding his own business. Because if he would have minded his own business in this video, then I wouldn't be about to go in right now. If he would have minded his own business. But he let something slip out that just made me want to cry for Remy. It really did. And by the way, I seen the movie. Bravo. I seen that movie 2 times. I seen it at night and I ended up falling asleep. And a lot of people did. I heard Sweet Mart say that she did. And I heard Moni say that she did. I got all the way, like I kept rewinding it because I was cooking. So every time I would come out of the kitchen, I would rewind it. So it really took me like 4 hours to watch the movie because I kept on rewinding because I wanted to catch every single scene. And I was so tired. But the next day, I went ahead and I started it over and I watched it. And it's crazy because I heard so many women say the same thing. I promise y'all, no lie, that is what happened. I watched it, but I didn't watch it on Lifetime though. I watched it on YouTube, even though I could have watched it on Lifetime. I wanted it like on demand, and some Korean channel had the whole movie on YouTube all that night and the next day.
just came back from the supermarket again because I needed some ingredients that I thought I had, but I didn't have.
Oh,
Right
okay.
now, I am peeling potatoes for my popping potato salad. My potato salad is popping.
Here we go.
Huh? Oh, not really because he could go out through the side door. Right. So it really wouldn't work. Sorry. Um. So yeah, I'm currently peeling my potatoes, like I was saying. I'm trying to enlist Jace. I'm right here. To What do you mean? Who I have on my live? I just woke up. Being a whole bum. He's like the best seasoner ever. Like whenever I need chicken, anything seasoned, I be like, Jay, season the chicken, season the steak, season whatever. He was supposed to do it last night, so it would be good and marinated, but he flaked on me. He learned from me. He flaked on me. Niggas was tired though. And said he was gonna do it in the morning.
This is Papoose family, y'all. This Papoose family. It's gonna be her and Papoose family. I'm not sure. I think both of them that's about to come in is Papoose family. Get in, like the video. You need to see this. You need to see this.
Just comes waltzing into the kitchen at 12, whatever time it is, talking about why would I let him sleep that long? Nah, y'all did let me sleep for that long. I don't even sleep that long on the weekend. On weekdays, exactly. It would have been school today. I would have overslept because I don't got no charger for my phone. No, but first of all, let me just explain to y'all real quick. No. Let me explain. No. Let me tell y'all. These Steven people in this house, yo, I don't know who's doing it. I don't know if it's her.
It's your daddy. It's your daddy. I don't know if you his son, cousin, nephew. You look like you from his side of the family. It's Papoose. Cut it out. Remy don't gotta take nothing. He been stealing for years. This nigga been running circles around y'all. He like for a lot of people to be around. I know a nigga like that. Where you want to just get a little bit from this person, get a little bit. This nigga, I know who the thief is, sir. I know who it is, but that's not why we here today. That's not why we here. So you're lucky I ain't gotta bust that down right now.
You know it's not me. Well, we know it's the husband. He don't admit to it. He just.
Ooh, don't you love how kids come on here and run their mouth? He said, we know it's the husband. He don't admit to it. Get up in here, y'all. Get up in here. We're gonna talk about everything. We're gonna talk about the weekend too. What up, Vince? She needs to stay off social media and keep her focus on boxing only. Lastly, she needs to stop calling married men her true lover. Exactly. And now this is the part where she's butt kissing because of what happened. when she was in the gym with that man, and that man said, "Yeah, Papoose, she know what a real man feel." She already was getting the silent treatment anyway. I don't know why people don't understand. When I tell you that a narcissist will get you back, yeah, you think he done forgot about that 50 Cent shit with Maserati Bud and all of that, girl? He's a narc, girl. He gonna hold on to that forever. You can forget about it, girl. You can forget about it. You're gonna always, whenever he get mad, let me tell you why he mad. Let me tell you why he mad real quick. Hold up. Hold up real quick. Let me tell you why he mad. Let me tell you why he mad. I'm gonna tell you why he mad. Hold on, let me see. Hold up. Not that one. Is it this one? Hold up. Hold up, y'all, cause I seen it and I'm gonna play it. Hold on. And I think it was BET too. Uh-uh. I'm gonna show y'all why he mad. I'm gonna play the other video real quick though, so we don't have too much silence. But I'm gonna show y'all why he mad though. Oh, please believe.
Go on Papoose Instagram and tell him stop stealing everybody charges. That's what y'all.
He needs to stop stealing everybody everything. He's a thief. Now, can y'all see me? I need to know if y'all can hear me and if y'all can see me. What you saw, Vince? I need to know if y'all can hear me and if y'all can see me. If there's any trouble at all, y'all, I need y'all to tell me ASAP. I'm so glad that receptionist in here. I'm so glad that everybody in here. I don't know what you saw, baby. Rich is here for the niece. Oh yeah, I seen this. I'm sorry. I hear you. Oh, do you hear the video that I was playing? I guess I don't know. Tell me what you meant. And but I gotta play this video, and I gotta show y'all something.
I could do for me, please.
If you hold all our wars, like you cannot leave a charger. Like I'm gonna show y'all my charger later. Like I literally write on my charger shit like don't put your fingers on my charger.
That's a shame. That's a shame. So all the people who are doubting that he stole the jewelry and all of that, he been a thief. The man been a thief. This man don't respect what belongs to other people. This man is a narc, and he's a worse level of a narc than I thought. Because I sat quietly and watched him for days punish Clarissa for days. Y'all, Clarissa will have a drink or whatever, but Clarissa was drinking heavy. Y'all know why she was doing that. That day with that baby, she looked a fool when she got up on that in that ring at that boxing thing. She looked a whole totally fool. Okay, sis. But I'm looking at this and I'm like, Papoose is giving her the silent treatment. He ignoring her. And the thing about it is, this is what's going to be what you need to get used to in your relationship, Clarissa. He wants you to give him some money. He wants some money. He wants you to do something nice for him, send him some money, some gifts. See, while you sitting up here talking about you want somebody with money, buy me things, cash me out, you don't realize your role right now. You're the one that's supposed to do that. He's gonna give you the silent treatment and he's gonna make you pay up in some type of way for that nigga getting on that live talking about, yeah, she know what the difference between a real man, Papoose. She know what a real man feel like. You fucked up with that one, baby girl. And I know that you did that because Papoose have been treating you like you don't know what's wrong with him. You keep going to him, asking him what's wrong, and he tell you nothing. And then when you ask him again, he get mad at you. I know what's going on, Clarissa. Pay attention. Take all that craziness that you got in your mind, thinking that everybody is against you, thinking that everybody don't like you. No. Vengeance is the Lord's. Okay? So there are certain things that you do that if certain things happen, I'm not gonna feel sorry for you because of how you carrying it with Remy Ma. But every day that you wake up, you have a chance to change. But see, when it comes to narcs, y'all not gonna fool me. I'm not finna play with you. I know you don't change. I know narcs don't change. So I'm not finna fall into the is she change? No, 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 no. I know. I know that narcs will never change. Never. They can go to jail for some of the shit they do. And they get out and they the same motherfucking way. They don't get better with time. They get more evil and mean and nasty with time. They get worse with time. So the fact that you choose the narc man that's twice your age, ooh, woo, it's on. It's on. I see it already.
Black said, hey. Get off of it. Who's black? Black. Charlie Black? Y'all Black?
I think so. It's only Black I know.
Hi. I don't be reading the comments. I just be talking. Like, what I do. Why are you reading the comments, weirdo?
Cause that's what I do on my live.
Because you be having like in the background. You're seeing a weirdo. Who's that, nephew?
Yes.
So I got the nephew, Young Gay, in the building. He's enlisted, so as soon as he finished eating, so he goes like a fiend. You know, every other normal person starves themselves when Thanksgiving to dinner's ready. He literally just pulled over on our way back from the supermarket and went and bought a hero from the deli. Like,
not that took a piece.
Shaking my head.
No, I'm not eating no more today though. I'm gonna eat once at everybody's house. I'm going to so many people.
I want to know why you think you're making that cornbread because you keep grabbing it. Like,
I am. What you talking about? My cornbread is popping. Stop playing with me.
It's not better than mine.
Why ain't it? Because we didn't have butter that day. That's why.
No bet.
I follow the instructions, cornbread.
No, right. I don't.
You gotta finesse it. I only got that
did
one.
Finesse. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know why it tasted that good. Y'all niggas is on me.
7.5 out of 10 is not bad, bro. It's 75.
All right, I don't want 75 on my grade, nigga.
Y'all wanna say hi? Look at Nafi. Let me show you my Nafi, who's been tripping me since I've been in the kitchen. Nafi, say hi.
Now I want y'all to listen to the way people treat her. Now this is important, okay? And it's somebody that I'm actually looking for to speak on some of this. It's somebody that I'm actually looking for. But I want y'all to pay attention to the family, okay? Because we can tell this is when Remy first got out. Okay? This is when she first got out. Everybody that is around her and Papoose was around Papoose only for 7 years. So the way that they treat her is the way that they were taught to treat her. You understand? The way that he spoke about her while she was not there has a lot to do with the way people treat her who haven't seen her for 7 years or never seen her a day in their life and they just meeting because they got married while she went to jail. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, if Remy took that charge for Papoose, she will never tell us. But I see so many things that make me feel like she did. She ain't never going to tell us. And he's secure in that. That's what I don't like about narc, is that you know that I'm not gonna do certain things to you because of the way that I'm made up. You know that it would bother me to cross you in a certain way, but you cross me with the security of knowing that I won't do it back to you. That's what he did to Remy Ma for years, and now I'm seeing deeper into the narcissism. And I'm telling y'all right now, and I'm going to prove this. Mind you, all of these things are my opinions, right? I'm going to prove this. But I believe that Papoose told Clarissa, why don't you ask Remy? Why don't you ask Remy for some tips? That's that triangulation shit. I wouldn't be surprised if Papoose suggested to Clarissa to ask Remy questions and talk to Remy. Because she said 2020. And a narc, oh, no, no, no. That wasn't a mistake. Narcs play games. She said that because she wanted the world to know that. And she wanted us to go back and forth in our minds and say, well, she said 2020, but wait, but she that's all she wanted to put out there because she playing games too. But she don't realize she playing a child's game and he's playing a big dog demon game. And don't get it twisted. They have no power over here in Jesus' name. They have no power over none of y'all and none of our kids in Jesus' name. But this is the world that she operating in. This is the world that that lady is operating in. He been here longer than her. He wiser than her. He know more tricks than she do. It's just that simple. But when I look back and I see how he treated Remy Ma, it just, like she said, scuffs my Tim. Let's keep going.
Hi to the people. Say hi. Navi, say hi.
Oh, you did. He raised his phone.
You did fake. I'm crying.
That's my puppy. I know he doesn't look like a puppy. He looks mad big.
He only like 8 months.
But he's not 8 months. He's only 7 months.
No, he's not.
He is.
Got him in May, and he was.
But
4
when
months.
we got him, no, he was not.
He was 4 months in May, man.
His birthday is February. Wait, is it February or is it
no
March?
way it's February. February, April, May. That's 2 months.
Yes, his birthday's February.
He's not. It was not 2 months.
You want me to go get his birth certificate?
Mom.
His birthday's February.
Does that mean they lied to us, or Pat just didn't know what he was talking about?
His birthday's February 21st. I promise you. I just was looking at his papers the other day when I was taking him to the vet.
Happy Thanksgiving from Florida, which you represents the whole Florida.
Yeah, she does. Okay, so like I'm saying, so first I'm peeling my potatoes right now.
Go back to what you were saying, Remy. Yeah. Go back to what you were saying. I want y'all to understand the energy that was around her. Because no, she didn't do nothing wrong. Nothing. She didn't do nothing wrong. I'm so glad that she met Easy the Block Captain. I don't care if they together right now or not. I'm so glad that she met somebody to pull her up out of that shit. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Because to know the type of person that she is, I seen her on Love and Hip Hop. When Juju went through that breakup with Cameron, she didn't tell nobody on Love and Hip Hop. They had to literally go tell her, like, we know. And I didn't like the way that Yandy dealt with it. To me, Yandy was, a little bit more inconsiderate. But I seen the way that Remy looked at Yandy, like, what the fuck are you saying? Like, chill. Like, I seen it. It all took place in a millisecond. The way she cut her eyes at her, the way Yandy was looking, the way Juju was looking, it was a quick millisecond. But I seen that moment, and I said, and I said, I like Remy. Back then, I've been liked her, but when you get to know somebody's character, it's different than just liking them for their music. When you are becoming an adult and you deal with women who do backstabby things like sleep with your man, come play in your face, just backstabby things. Go lie to your man, tell him that you did something you didn't do, or just weird stuff. When you realize that the world is full of people like that, you cherish people like Remy. You do. You do. And I don't want to hear it because ain't nobody kissing nobody butt or nothing. Because this lady went through something in silence for years right before our eyes. Just keep watching.
For my potato salad, I got the water on the stove boiling already. Yes, I have a cheese grater. My cheese grater is... Hold on. Yes, it is up here. Let me show you my cheese grater.
Now, I'm telling y'all right now, to me, this is embarrassing. I feel like she wanted them to leave. I feel like she wanted to go back to what she was doing. But you know what? They mad because of how many motherfuckers is showing up to watch her cook. I want y'all to take note of that. How many motherfuckers is in the chat right now that they could never get? You know how one girl get mad because the other girl getting all the attention from a guy that she like, so she'll go around the girl and try to embarrass the girl? That's how they acting, like little school girls that's jealous because Remy got attention that they could never get. They've been working on this for years, and she get out of jail and boom, verified, boom, million, boom, 2 million. She had a lot of the motherfuckers show up for her, and they acting like little girls. So I know they've been around Pap. You need to get that bitch up off you because you coming in here trying to embarrass her. You're trying to embarrass her, and you was trained to do that because North triangulate their family with their woman. Clarissa, you're lonely right now because he took all your friends away. He took all your friends away, you big dummy. You are not too, so I don't feel bad for you because I see you wanted this. You wanted to play this game with Remy. You wanted it. You alone. You're lonely. You going to games, and Lotto don't want no parts of you. We are not the same. Lotto like, she got to get out this picture before. Lotto didn't pose for a picture with you. Angel Reese is just a nice person. She didn't want to start nothing at her game. But why the hell would you bring your championship belt to an Atlanta Dream basketball game? Leave our girls alone. Let our girls shine. Let our girls shine when they come. It ain't about you. Is it a boxing ring in that gym? Is it a boxing ring in there, Dodo? Who does that? Why did you sit there with a belt? Because you're insecure. Because you're insecure. And Papoose hate the way you eat chicken. Papoose hate the way you bite the gristle and the bone. He get embarrassed the way you eat chicken. I know that he done said that to you. I can tell he said that to you because you was like, I didn't even bite the gristle or nothing. I just ate and be cute. That's a given. That's not even something you should be telling us. That's a given. That's not, you shouldn't be coming back after all the big boy stuff you talk. You shouldn't be coming back to us telling us, oh, I was ladylike and I was trying to eat it. You know, I didn't want to be doing too much and I didn't. Girl, what you don't realize is it's probably one of Papoose people that's watching you. You don't realize he has somebody watching Remy. You don't realize he has somebody recording. Wake up! He had somebody recording Easy to Block Captain. Remember? Do you think you don't realize that Papoose will be the very person to embarrass you just for you to run back to him and say, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. And he opened his arms and say, yeah, baby, don't worry, I'm gonna fix it. That's what narcs do. He the type of nigga to create a problem just to fix it. It's because he got a God complex. You need to wake up. But I don't feel bad for you. I feel bad for Remy. I don't feel bad for you. Because you wanted this. You wanted to play this game. And now you can't handle the big dogs. Now you can't handle it. The older a narcissist get, the more ruthless, the more vicious, the more evil they get.
Oh, people.
Move that. Go right behind the chopper.
No, yeah.
She's straighter. Ain't nobody hiding it. But they swear I be hiding stuff. I have a place for everything. Everything
you hide stuff
has a place to be in. Don't nobody be hiding it. I try to keep things to where
You know where they at and nobody else.
Nobody else cooks. You cook one thing, noodles.
Don't gas. I cook.
You cook more than noodles?
I cooked the whole meal for y'all the other day.
Right, but for the
please.
most part,
y'all don't appreciate me when I cook.
We don't appreciate.
I cook y'all a whole meal and then y'all sit there and make a whole complaint about how I don't cook, don't do nothing for nobody.
You don't. You cook once,
in a yellow moon,
and not even a yellow moon. Once in a rainbow moon. Like, fuck out of here. But when we not home, we get all types of pictures out of town. Like, oh, we chefing it up. Like, go ahead. Like, that's corny. Corny, man, corny.
You know the husband, he real picky. He don't want to eat nothing spicy. He don't eat nothing weird. He's extra. DX Thanksgiving. I'm crying.
I need my charger. Could you Chat?
I need a charger.
Could you go in my room and get my charger? It's plugged in on the left side of the bed. No, you didn't hear me just banging on the door and mad crazy. I was locked out, left with no keys. I was literally locked out.
Where is he?
I don't know. I came back and the truck was outside, but the car wasn't in the driveway. I don't know.
That nigga in Rosedale.
I don't know. He probably went to his mom's house to get some snacks to lick the bowl from the cake or something.
They not even finished cooking. That's why we was gonna go over there, but
man, petty. But yeah, he not here. Husband's not here yet. He'll be back later. And your uncle coming over later. He's gonna make the turkey. He said he's gonna fry it, so I didn't get that.
You need to come on too. Okay,
so
Thanksgiving we talking about.
Yeah, can I get somebody? Could you shred the cheese?
I know you just seen me grab the cheese and the
oh, you gonna? But you not said. I'll be right back.
Cornbread ain't made right now. Anyway, y'all know who it is. JJ Nafi, man. Y'all know how this go. My ponytail looking wop, but I'm chilling. Anyway, look at my I look crazy on your love, man. You got me on. It's like 2,000 people seeing me right now. How many you got 2K right now?
I'm already irritated. They don't respect her, and I don't like that. But remember when I told y'all that I know the reason why Papoose is mad? Remember when I said that? Y'all gonna have to stick with me over here to know everything that's about to be going down, because I'm going in on everything. I'm going in on everything, baby. I do not like what he did to her. To know that all of this stuff took place right before our eyes. Right before our eyes. We seen somebody in pain, bro. I just don't like it. Now, remember when I said Papoose is mad, right? This is why he mad. Because when they was on that bus with the Knicks and Remy was on bus 1, this didn't happen for him. This is why he mad. Clarissa can't get this for him.
I was in a very dark place for a long time. And I had people telling me that I was going to come home. I wasn't going to be nothing. I had people telling me that it was over for me.
Who told you that? Who told you you was going to come home and you wasn't going to be nothing? Who told you that it was over for you? Who said that to you, Remy? That's what you got to really think about. Don't forget, Fat Joe and Remy made up when she got out, but they had problems about Papoose. He said it on the interview. I remember the interview. I watched it in real time. I remember it. It's true, y'all. He is dressing Clarissa like Remy. He is doing this shit on purpose. He is. He loves to triangulate. You're screwed, Clarissa. You're screwed.
I had my brother tell me that we all the way up. Ain't nothing stopping us. And for everybody out there, shout out GOOWOP, Black Love in the building.
Listen. She said, shout out GOOWOP, Black Love in the building. GOOWOP and Kissy KO. GOOWOP, nigga. GOOWOP, nigga. Kissy KO and GOOWOP was at the awards. They had just got married this year, or at least around this time. But listen.
How y'all doing? Everybody out there.
Yo, Plat, come on.
We appreciate it. We appreciate BET.
Hey,
we
yo,
love
Plat,
y'all.
what's up?
The fans. Oh, Remy Mafia.
Hey, yo, Pat. Hey, yo, Pat, come on, man.
You the damn thing.
What's up out there? What's up, man? Hey, yo.
You didn't do a damn thing. You didn't do nothing. Let that girl have her moment. This is why Pap mad. Because of his connection to Remy Ma, the gang was forced to accept him. You hear what I'm saying to you? He ain't have nobody saying, yo, Pep, come on. When he was standing on the street watching them buses ride past. Nigga, it's a rap for you. Like Auntie Rodriguez said, Remy Ma got Pep. She got the hip-hop in the divorce. She got hip-hop. She got hip-hop. He probably was the one who told her she wasn't gonna be nothing. He probably was the one who told her it was over for her. But her homeboy, her brother, is trying to show solidarity because he know that's what messed him up before. So he like, just come on, Pap. Come on, Pap, because Pap never made it. Pap never made it. He didn't. Let me explain to you something about narcs like him. He even went on Fat Joe show that he used to do on Instagram to announce that he was retiring from rap. Why the fuck are you still rapping? You wanted pity and sympathy and empathy. You were so upset that it still didn't work for you. She was gone for 7 years. You had all that time to be ahead, but you was spending her money though. And I believe that she took that charge for him. But she so G, she ain't gonna say nothing. And I know it because I'm like that. I know it because I'm like that. So I know she'll never tell us. Just like Ronnie never came straight out and told us that Krishan was the one who unallowed him run him over as scared. But don't y'all understand? These are the type of people that they look for, that they seek out. They seek out these type of people because they know they like empaths. Empaths. IMPATH. That's what they seek out. They draw to empaths. But every now and then, a narc and a narc will get together and it'll be a hot ass mess. Because that's what she's saying with Clarissa and Papoose. A hot ass mess. Now back over here, because I want to show y'all what really made me mad, and then we're gonna go to the weekend, okay? We're gonna go to what happened over the weekend. But look at how these people treat her, how these kids treat her, how Papoose treat her, and everything when she got out. But he wanted to run up there and accept that award.
So anybody that knows when you're making a good from scratch cheese, gotta get the block cheese.
First of all, everybody knows when you make macaroni and cheese, period.
See, these are the things that I have to write on my charger. Is that bad? Don't touch Remy's fucking charger. What does this side say? This is not yours. Even on this side, I'm writing, get your own shit. And I think this used to say, get your fucking hands off my charger, but that one is smudging off. But this is
wire.
No, even down to the wire, you gotta write stuff like REM's wire because it's that bad in here with chargers. It's really that bad. And then I try to buy chargers that no one else has. I bought the block. I have the 6-foot cord. So, you know, nobody can't say that is theirs, but this is the extent. When you have to write shit like this on your charger, you have to write, like, it's really serious in this house. Like, we're really not
it is. It's
jacking the fact that chargers be missing here. Mind you, I have 2 phones, 2 iPads, and 1 charger. Where's my charger going? Mind you, I go and buy like 5 at one time. I have to hide them and bring them out at the last possible minute.
Wow.
My water for my potatoes is boiling, but I'm not ready yet. Oh, so back to what I'm saying. So I like to switch it up. My mom, she always gets the same cheese or whatever. I get, ain't nobody talking about your grandmother. I'm just saying she gets the same cheese all the time. I like to switch it up. This year I got the extra sharp white cheese. And I got another extra sharp regular yellow cheddar cheese.
Do what? Look, y'all, this is Remy Ma. Did I just hear a nigga say before I FaceTime her? Stop talking about her before I FaceTime her. Do it. Do it. FaceTime her. Because she probably watching the live anyway. I don't like this, y'all. Just watch. Just keep watching. Y'all gonna see why I'm playing this.
And I also got a marbled sharp cheese, which is a mixture of cheddar and I think Colby Jack or something like that. So I want to try this and we'll see how the mac and cheese comes out. So I'm gonna give these here to my beautiful, wonderful son, and he's gonna shred it up for me. Jay,
so that's done.
This side. We're gonna use this side. This makes the best size. So here's that. Here's a bowl. Get the shredding.
All of everything, huh?
Yes, do all of them. I bought some Velveeta cheese too, the one that melts really oozy, that I kind of like ooze it in and mix that in soon.
Yeah, I'm with
you.
But
I'm still on peeling potatoes duty. Thank God for potato peelers.
I know that's right.
Listen to how lazy it is. We need chairs in the kitchen. Why do you need chairs?
The kitchen is too big.
So you want a chair to do what? To sit down and grate cheese? No, stand up and do it. Stop being lazy. So I'm waiting for my stepson. He's about to go walk the dog. Hey, Nucky? Okay, Nucky's going. And let me see. I'll just go through the menu. So far, I have... Oh, yeah, I got to see this. This is one of my wedding gifts. It is the best ever.
Aww.
This is called the Power Pressure Cooker XL. When I tell you, I've had my prime rib in here.
Notice that in the background, now they're not on camera anymore running their mouth. So they're probably all talking about her right now. They're probably making some type of inside joke or talking crap about it. They're probably doing that right now as she shows the pressure cooker that she got for her wedding. I'm so glad I saw this video. Keep watching.
It's last night. It cooked for 12 hours. This shit smells so good. I could have actually in 20 minutes because that's how crazy that is. It was a wedding gift from my husband's friend and my friend as well, Pooh, his mom. They're like Indian, so she makes a lot of different stews and stuff. She got me this for my wedding gift. When I tell you, I literally could make 3 baked chickens in 20 minutes in there. This is the best ever. But because I had time and because I wanted it to be like really juicy, I seasoned the prime rib. Last night it's like a big chunk like this. I seasoned it. I put holes in. I stuck whole garlic cloves in it.
Oh.
I put.
Somebody asked what kind of dog it was. It's a red-nosed bully.
I put potatoes, like 3 of those little potatoes that I'm gonna put inside the string things.
Get from off her laptop taster.
These type of little potatoes like this in it, and onions and peppers and stuff like that. And that's been cooking for the past 12 hours since last night. So besides my potato salad, I'm making rice and beans. My rice and beans are so popping. I put these olives. Oh, you guys gotta see these olives.
The
what?
The funny looking ones.
No, they're not funny looking.
They definitely are. I used to love olives. Those are not normal olives.
No, these olives is so good. I get them from the supermarket that I go to. You know how like olives usually like have a pit on the inside or a pimento or whatever. These olives literally have a whole, let me see if I can get it, a whole garlic clove in the middle. When I tell you, that's so good.
Fire for your breath.
Yeah, your breath is gonna be stinking. But my rice and beans be popping.
Which one? This one? This one?
That's hot.
Mm-hmm. Remy, you on your own?
You're gonna. It would be easier if you were standing up because you have some leverage. When you're sitting down, you're gonna make a whole mess. But whatever.
I like to put it in.
So rice and beans. Normally for Thanksgiving I make red rice. That's something that was like passed down from my grandmother to my mom.
You go your rice,
to me. But
I'm not playing with you.
The thing,
make some red rice.
You hear this, bro? Talking about I'm not playing with you. Better make red rice. The thing is with red rice, that's like probably the one thing that I can't finesse every time.
See,
sometimes every like 3 times it comes out bad. It came out good last year. It came out good the year before that. I have a feeling if I try it this year, it's gonna be a dub.
Okay.
So I'm making rice and beans instead. But my mom and my grandmother, they make this red rice and you make it with onions. But who, your grandmother or my grandmother? Yeah, but anyway.
What was Grandma Barbara cooking?
I don't know. She could cook. You don't know that just because she's in a wheelchair. That don't mean she can't cook.
She knows how to cook. But
anyway, don't talk about my grandmother.
You talk about my grandmother all day.
Okay, but that's my mother. My grandmother is your great grandmother. You don't have no grounds to say anything about her. You don't even know her like that. Like,
anyway, I have kids, so I can talk about you to them.
Yo, I can't wait till you have kids. So I can talk about you to them. Okay. And if they're anything like you, they're gonna be going at your head like, "Don't talk about my grandmother."
No, did you hear that? The funny thing about it is, this is what they actually want to do. They want to talk about her to the golden child. He said, I can't wait till you have kids so I can talk about you to them. And people wonder why she don't want her daughter going over there. I digress though. Keep listening. Keep listening.
Then you're gonna see how it feels.
So what?
Anyway, like I was saying, so my mom and my grandmother, they have this red rice that they make, and you start it off with oil in a pan. You cook your onions and your peppers. They usually throw like bacon inside of it, turkey bacon, obviously. And once that's in there, you put your rice. You add tomato. You can do tomato paste or tomato sauce. It really doesn't matter. And then you like season it the way that they season it. The paste is better, but the paste, I can't finesse it with the paste because the paste is mad thick.
Long enough.
Anyway,
you ain't been around long enough. I think that's out of line for that to be her son. I know their relationship has changed. This is when he was younger, and I think her and the son are cool now. This is not to dissect her and the son's relationship because he was a kid at this time. I am dissecting Papoose because Papoose built this triangulation. You understand? This ain't about them because I believe they good now. This is about the triangulation. They're saying what they hear their dad say, what they heard their dad say. They're saying what they hear their dad say to her. You ain't been around long enough, Jack. What you talking about, nigga? You a kid. You a kid. You don't know what she missed out on and what she didn't. She was older than you when she got locked up. She had a kid. What are you talking about? But that's okay. Your daddy got you like that. And from what I believe, you grew up and you realized your daddy wasn't shit. Because of the way he treats you because of your sexual preference. So this ain't about her and the son. This is about the fact that Papoose had the son with this energy toward her. And I think that is not right. She was paying for their clothes, paying for everything. Your kids should respect her. Hold up.
See,
it's so good, but one wrong mistake and it will come out sticky and wet. It's supposed to be greasy and dry, but I did it, like I said, every 3 times it messes up. So I was like, you know what? I'm not even jacking it this year. We were actually supposed to go to my mom's house, and then Pat changed the plans. It was like, oh, let's stay home, let them come over here, whatever.
You were supposed to go to your mama house. And then Pep changed the plans and said, no, let's stay home. Isolation. Clarissa, you better be paying attention while you over there disliking the video. I don't care. Dislike. If you don't like the video, hit dislike. Hit dislike if you don't like it. Hit dislike. Make it known that you don't like it. Shit. Come up in the comments and talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm never at it, but I always get mentioned. That's that BS you do. That's that BS you do. You come oh, let me hit this. Like, girl, get up in the comments like a woman. If you don't agree and you think I'm wrong, be a woman. Don't be no scared little girl behind the page. You look pussy right now on a fake page. You look pussy. I think that's a sister. I've been listening to IT Rodriguez, y'all. I'm play it in a minute. I'm gonna play it in a minute. Shout out to IT.
Let who come on
here? Your grandmother, your aunts, like everybody from North Carolina. And when? Today.
They're coming?
No, only your uncles coming, and of course, my niece Chucky, and I think Killer and them might come.
I mean, not Wolves.
No, I think Tequila and her kids might come over, but I ignored you. I heard you.
So he said something that she didn't want to say. She said, "I heard you." She's on live, but you want to embarrass her because you're jealous, because you see how people come to her. But that's okay. Your daddy put that in you when you was a kid. You a grown man now. Now you're responsible for what you do, not when you was a kid. But it still don't change the fact that this is the environment Papoose was building around her. You wanted her to not be around her family and be around your family that like play her all the time and talk about how you ain't been out long enough. They always got a jail joke. Like, that's not cool. Listen.
So anyway, back to my thing. Rice and beans, potato salad, collard greens. I'm making green beans, which I usually put these little potatoes in as well. It tastes so good when you put these and a little bit of bacon inside your green beans. Jace is gonna make the cornbread since he insists that his cornbread is so much better than mine.
I can see.
I'm gonna make some some blueberry muffins. Baked macaroni and cheese, stuffing. Yo, hold on. I got something to show y'all. I got something to show you too, Jace. I was telling Chuck about it in the car. So, I like to make my stuffing from scratch, right? So, I usually get like the breadcrumbs or whatever to make it. Anyway, cut up your onions and peppers and your sausage. So, Jace, I was telling Chuck about it in the car. So, I like to make my stuffing from scratch, right? So, I usually get like the breadcrumbs or whatever to make it. Anyway, cut up your onions and peppers and your sausage, whatever you're gonna put in there. While I was in the supermarket last night, and they had the stuffing mixed by King's Hawaiian. First of all, I never even tasted it. But King's Hawaiian bread is so good. It's not exploring.
Thanksgiving is a very traditional holiday.
Really?
Yes.
Come over here real quick.
No.
No, because you just said Thanksgiving is a traditional holiday.
Why you don't want to come over there? Oh, she got so many people in there that you got stage fright. There's so many people in her live, huh? Yeah, you finally experiencing her aura. Now you got stage fright. You over there being smart at the mouth. Come to the camera and talk. Don't be like your dad, buddy. But that's not why we're here. Keep listening.
Would you like to tell them about our taco Thanksgiving? Would you like to tell them how you just was going off like, oh, what is all the stuff we're supposed to have hamburger Thanksgiving this year? Would you like to tell them about that?
Our traditions
are a little bit different from everyone else's.
Exactly. So
we make our own traditions. Like my mom and my grandmother and my in-laws, they have their own little thing. And that's kind of what I'm doing this year because that's what my husband wanted. And And this is his favorite holiday, so I'm gonna let him have this one. But normally, me and my son and my other son, he's really my nephew, but young age like my son. We do what we do on Thanksgiving. We think of like cool, different things. Like, you know what we should have did? Nah, we got to do it for like Christmas or something. Like, just have like mad every cereal, just go mad stupid with all the different cereals for breakfast. Mm-hmm. Well, I think the best one to this day was Taco Thanksgiving. When I tell you, we had we had everything imaginable that you could think of to have on the taco. We have taco bowls, soft tacos, hard tacos, beans, rice, corn. Do not give him no cheese. Don't give him cheese. Stop.
You eat it off the floor.
Well, stop dropping cheese on the floor.
It fell a little bit out the thing.
Anyway, we had everything imaginable that you could.
You raising your voice a little bit too high for your stepmama, who paying all the bills. You live in her house. You raising your voice a little bit too high, Jace, buddy. Watch your tones, Jace. She on live. Don't show out.
Think that could be put on the taco, and we just was like, oh, we had like quadruple decker soft tacos. It was crazy. Anyway, we were supposed to have burger Thanksgiving.
He's clearly throwing her off. He's clearly throwing her off, and she's trying her best not to. Y'all know how Remy is. Her kids don't talk to her like that. We know this. But do you also see how she's trying with his son? Do you also see how she's trying to have a relationship with his son? Later on, I believe they finally get that relationship when Papoose is out of the picture. Isn't that familiar? Look at her hair. I'm just, I might be doing too much with that one, but I'm not doing too much with this one. Listen.
This year, where we have turkey burgers and beef burgers and burgers stuffed with mashed potatoes, burgers stuffed with mac and cheese.
How about a mac and cheese burger?
A mac and cheese burger. Yes, that sounds amazing.
But dropping potatoes.
All right, but I'm not gonna let him eat it if I drop it.
You seen it if you would have turned around and seen that.
Anyway, I don't like to give my dog human food. I like to give him dog food because I don't think dogs should have human food.
Why?
They like it, but that doesn't mean they're supposed to have it. So
all the time.
I have him like on the strict,
always
dog food only.
Now he's about to start talking about what they used to do when she was in jail. Who gives a shit? It's her dog. But I'm going to keep it light on you because I know this your daddy. This your daddy doing. It's your daddy doing. And she going to be the one that's going to be there for you in the end. So I'm going to be patient with you, Jace. I'm going to be patient with you because she still call you her son to this day. But listen to what he said, y'all.
You fed all our dogs home.
No, you fed all your dogs home food because Scar and Baby was not getting any type of human food until he went to North Carolina with you guys.
And he liked it.
Anyway, when I'm not looking, he gives the dog pizza and cheese and all types of stuff. And then when he gets sick, I be the one sitting in the damn bed. You're a liar. That day when I called you and I was like, you was like, oh, my Nafi need food. And I was like, why you ain't telling me when I was out? You was like, I forgot. So I said, so what did he eat? He was like, we ate pizza. We ate Domino's.
I gave him the crust.
Oh, he just gave him the crust. Is that still not pizza though?
That's even worse. I should have gave him something. Yeah, my little guy here, empty stomach.
Anyway, I can't never get through my list, right? What did I forget? Of course, I'm making yams, sweet potatoes, candy yams. What? You tried to grate your cheese already?
No.
I got the prime rib like I showed y'all in my pressure cooker, my slow cooker. I have turkey ham, which is so good. It actually tastes like I used to eat pork like years ago. Turkey ham, it actually to me it tastes better than regular ham. It's less fat and it's just so I don't know, it's just so good. I love it so much.
I don't like turkey ham for Thanksgiving.
You're bugging. So you're telling me when I made turkey ham it wasn't popping? I still put the glaze on it. I still put the pineapples and the cloves. It was popping.
It's not the same.
I'm not making turkey though. I told you my brother's coming over with a fried turkey. But what I did was I bought a whole bunch of these, so everyone's gonna get their own, little Cornish stuffed Cornish hen. So everyone has their own personal one. I'm gonna make some fried chicken as well, just for people who like fried chicken. I got a recipe yesterday from somebody that I work with, and yes, I have a job.
What do you mean? You know you don't have a job. I really want y'all to pay attention to what this young man is saying behind the scenes. I heard it more when I had my headphones on. That's why I got my ear close to the thing because I heard it more when I had my headphones on. But y'all just listen.
I wasn't rapping. I was filming. Anyway, they gave me this recipe, and it has mashed potatoes with apples inside of it and a little bit of cranberry sauce. I'm actually thinking about trying it. It sounds like the way he was talking about it, it sounds like really, really good. So anyway, like I was saying, I'm gonna try that. I was just reading somebody's message. Sorry, I was seeing if I had to block somebody. It sounded like they sound stupid. Yes, I'm blocking people on Thanksgiving. Sure am. So I don't know if I went through the whole food menu because I've been bouncing all over the place, but I know for dessert.
No, I missed that. Where is it?
Yesterday from somebody that I work with, and yes, I have a job. I wasn't rapping. I was filming. Anyway, they gave me this recipe, and it has mashed potatoes with apples inside of it and a little bit of cranberry sauce. I'm actually thinking about trying it. It sounds like the way he was talking about it, it sounds like really, really good. So anyway, like I was saying, I'm gonna try that. I was just reading somebody's message. Sorry, I was seeing a mac and cheese. Yeah, like quadruple decker soft tacos. It was crazy.
All right,
Anyway,
go to the next one.
we were supposed to have burger Thanksgiving this year, where we have turkey burgers and beef burgers. Yes, that sounds amazing. But
dropping potatoes.
All right, but I'm not gonna let him eat it if I drop it. You didn't even
see them if you would have turned around and seen them.
Anyway, I don't like to give my dog human food. So all the time. I have him on the strict, always dog food only.
All our dogs home.
No, you fed all your dogs home food because Scar and Baby was not getting any type of human food until he went to North Carolina with you guys.
And he liked it.
Anyway, when I'm not looking, he gives the dog pizza and cheese and all types of stuff. And then when he gets sick, I be the one sitting in the damn bed. You're a liar. That day when I called you and you was like, oh, man, we need food. And I was like, why you ain't tell me when I was out? You was like, I forgot. So I said, so what did he eat? He was like, we ate pizza. We ate Domino's.
I gave him the crust.
Oh, he just gave him the crust. Is that still not pizza, though?
That's even worse. I should have gave him something. Yeah, my little dog out here empty stomach.
Anyway, I can't never get through my list, right? What did I forget? Of course, I'm making yams, sweet potatoes, candy yams. What? You tried to grate the cheese already?
No.
I got the prime rib like I showed y'all in my pressure cooker, my slow cooker. I have turkey ham, which is so good. It actually tastes like I used to eat pork years ago. Turkey ham, it actually to me it tastes better than regular ham. It's less fat and it's just so I don't know. It's just so good. I love it so much.
I don't like turkey ham for Thanksgiving.
You're bugging. So you're telling me when I made turkey ham, it wasn't popping. I still put the glaze on it. I still put the pineapples and the cloves. It was popping. I'm not making turkey though. I told you my brother's coming over with a fried turkey. But what I did was I bought a whole bunch of these, so everyone's gonna get their own, little stuffed Cornish hen. So everyone has their own personal one. I'm gonna make some fried chicken as well, just for people who like fried chicken. I got a recipe yesterday from somebody that I work with, and yes, I have a job. I wasn't rapping. I was filming. Anyway, they gave me this recipe, and it has mashed potatoes with apples inside of it and a little like bit of cranberry sauce. I'm actually thinking about trying it. It sounds like the way he was talking about it, it sounds like really, really good. So anyway,
Like
I was saying, I'm gonna try that. I was just reading somebody's message.
He knows Papoose is jealous. He's a jealous bastard. That's why we had to stop, because Papoose probably looked at you crazy because you can't talk to no man. But there was a point in this live. I don't know if this is the same one. I got, hey Tara. Hey y'all. I love y'all so much. Tara Receptionista. Thank y'all for being here. We about to kick it up a notch now. I wanted y'all to hear in every live that I do, we are gonna go back and play something from when Remy was dealing with all of that stuff from Papoose. Every live we go to, I'll have it pointed out, I'll have timestamp. But now I just feel so different about it now that I see just how bad it is. Like it's real bad. So remember I told y'all why he was mad, right? Papoose was mad because they not doing this no more.
Make some noise for the queen, y'all. What's up, man? I can't hear y'all here, man.
Calling him up no more.
I was in a very dark place for a long time. And I had people telling me that I was going to come home. I wasn't going to be nothing. I had people telling me that it was over for me. I had my brother tell me that we all the way up. Ain't nothing stopping us. And for everybody out there, shout out GOOWOP, Black Love in the building. How y'all doing? Everybody out there. We appreciate it. We appreciate BET. We love y'all. The fans. Oh, Remy Mafia.
Hey, yo, Pat. Hey, yo, Pat. Come on, man. What's up out there? What's up, man? Hey, yo.
I get it. I get the gesture that Fat Joe was doing because he was trying to make, everything be copacetic because he used to did not like Papoose. He used to not like Papoose. You don't believe me, do you? You don't believe me, do you?
Fat Joe, Remy Ma.
Yes.
Yo,
Yes.
I love to see you guys back together.
Thank you.
I absolutely, this really touches my heart. You know what I'm saying?
We love being back together.
Yo, and the new song is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like Lean Back Part 2.
We get that a lot.
You get that a lot?
And that's hard to get.
I mean, considering, no,
we get it a lot, but that's hard to get.
The statistics show that lean back was #1 for 42 weeks.
47
weeks. Excuse me, 47
Don't
weeks.
jerk us for
47 weeks in a 52-week year.
Yes.
Almost the whole year.
Almost the entire year.
And that was just like when you first heard it, it's like, oh, that's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So how do you think you guys capture that energy again on the new song?
Well,
work, dedication.
Well, we wouldn't have touched it unless we got it right. You know what I'm saying? We worked hard in the studio. We got a lot to prove. She got a lot to prove. She's been gone for 6.5 years. You know, she wants her spot back on top. I want to see that happen. And the same thing with me is like, I'm like, I've been missing my sister. I've been missing working with her. I've been missing, making this music. And now that we back making music together, it's just like a perfect combination, man.
Sure. Now, we saw Remy with Terror Squad early on, but how did you guys initially link up together?
Big Pun.
Big Pun.
I met Big Pun, and from like the first day I met him, he was like, "All right, you're my little sister. Let me introduce you to your, 50 crazy brothers." And that's pretty much how I linked up with Joe through Pun. After Pun passed, it didn't make sense for me to go anywhere else. Like, I had other people reaching out and stuff. It just didn't feel right to like just, branch off and go somewhere else. I stuck with what I know, and I had already grown to love these guys and stuff like that. And it was just like, that's what it is.
When you hooked up with Big Pun, like, did you spit for him like when you first saw him? Like how did that first meeting go?
Somebody that knew Pun and knew somebody that I was working with. I was coming from school actually, and they were talking, and the guy, he was like, "Yeah, I'm at Pun's house." And the kid that I was with was like, "Really? Oh, this girl right here, she raps." So he's like, "Yeah, let me hear something." I'm like, "No, like, who are you? I'm not rapping for you." Like that's just how I was back then. He's like, "No, seriously, let me hear something. I'll take you over to Pun's house. So I'll probably spill like a couple of bars or something." And he was like, "No, I'm gonna call him on the phone." And then we went over like literally around the corner from where my mom lived in the Bronx at the time. And Pun was in there with, like a lot of members from the Terror Squad. And he's like, "No, let me hear something." And I rapped for like 2 minutes or something. He's like, "Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Let me hear something else. That may be the only rhyme you got." And I just went and I rapped for like probably like 10, 15 minutes straight. He was like, "All right, let me get your number. I'm going to call you, whatever. And of course, I'm thinking this bullshit. Like, sure you are. And the next day, when I came home from school the next day, my grandmother, I was staying with my grandmother at the time, and she was like, I just hear her on the phone like, "What? Do you have something in your mouth? I don't understand what you're saying." She's like, so she hands me the phone. She's like, "I think it's for you." And he's like, "Yo, I'm downstairs. Come downstairs." I'm like, "Downstairs where?" He's like, "You said you live in Castle Hill, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "I'm in front of your projects. Come downstairs." And like, I go downstairs, and he's in his wide body Benz, signing autographs. He's like, "Yo, get in." So I get in the car. He goes, "You know how to braid?" "Oh, black girls know how to braid. You know how to braid, right?" I'm like, yeah. He's like, "Yeah, I need some braids for this video I'm shooting today." So I'm like, "You're shooting a video today?" So he's like, "Yeah, come on in." I'm braiding his hair while we're in the car. I start braiding. We're driving to the video shoot with him, Fat Joe, and Jennifer Lopez. So like, it was just like, from that day, I was just with him every single day after that, literally every day.
So Pun passes. But you guys still remain Terror Squad.
Right.
And then Lean Back comes out, which really kind of cements the whole thing.
You're skipping part. Jealous One Still Envy came out.
Jealous One Still Envy.
Which was very successful.
Right.
And that, kind of set the platform for us to do another Terror Squad album and put out records like, Lean Back and Take Me Home and things of that nature.
Okay. What ultimately led you guys to start splitting apart?
I would say on my part, once I had my own situation, because during the whole recording of the Terror Squad album, Lean Back, all that, I didn't have a record deal at that point. I was on all these records, and we had like the #1 record in the world, and I didn't have a record deal.
Why didn't you have a record deal?
Because my original record deal that I had was at Loud Records, and Loud Records had folded. So, all the artists that was over there, they was, left wherever they was left.
Yeah, some went to Sony and stuff like that, yeah.
And I ended up signing the deal with Steve Rifkin again, who was with Loud through SRC Universal. And I was under the impression at the time that, you know, Joe was the end-all say-all. If something don't go right, Joe's going to fix it, and that's that. And what happened with the people over at the label was when it was time to ship records for my album sales, they didn't ship what I wanted them to ship, and what the people demanded, because I was getting calls like from everywhere, like, yo, I'm at such and such store in this place, and it's not here. They just didn't ship enough albums. And I was pissed off. Like I felt like, you know, you only get one chance to make that first impression. Like your new artist is your first album. And I knew I had the records. Like, you know, the test of time showed that. Conceited, whatever, Feel So Good with Neo. They still are records that to this day you could get in the car and they'll be playing. You on the club and they're playing.
Absolutely.
I don't feel like the people that had the power to, you know, put my records in the stores where they need to be, they didn't believe in me. I know he believed in me. But at the same time, he was recording his album. He was doing his thing. So me being young and not really knowing the ins and outs of the business, I was just mad at everybody. I was mad at him. I was mad at Steve Rifkin. I was mad at Sylvia Rome, Mellows. I was mad at everybody.
Now, this is Remy taking one for the team again. This is not what really happened. We all know that because Fat Joe said this himself. He did not like Papoose. He did not like Papoose. But Remy's so real. She's still literally right now still jumping in front of the bus. Right now. Because she like, I'll take this question. And she's answering the question and giving him excuses. I'm cool because they friends now and they cool now. I feel like it wasn't about that for real. I feel like Papoose tried to come in and do exactly what he doing with Clarissa Shields. And there was resistance because they saw a change in her. That's what I believe. And Fat Joe confirmed this. And I'm going to show y'all. Let me get through this and see if she actually going to tell us the real deal. And then we're going to move on to the Poochie dress.
Because I just felt like, you know, how am I going to explain this to everybody? I'm going to tell like, I'm the next bitch. I'm selling all these records, everything. Like, how does this happen? And it like started going from there. Down there, then started going to like, you know, he needed me to come to a performance and I was performing on my own thing.
She was performing on something with Papoose.
Or vice versa. And it just started getting worse and worse. And then we both had people that was around us that kind of wanted it to go bad because things wasn't going too great for them.
Who the do you think she was talking about? Who the do you think she was talking about? Who the do you think she was talking about? Who never got their flowers in rap? And do y'all remember when Easy the block captain said, "Hey Remy, don't you love me?" And she said, "Yes." And he said, "See that right there, that's a punchline." I feel like that's more than what you know how these rappers do. Cause it's something Remy said too that I'm gonna bust down a little bit more. You know, these rappers, they do double entendres, triple entendres, and stuff like that. I believe that's why Papoose never popped. Because maybe he didn't have the punchlines, you know, to go with his lyrics like he needed. And I'm wondering if that's another reason why Easy said that right there, that's a punchline. Like, I'm going to do some more investigating on that. But I heard Remy and Pap rap with Funk Flex, and Remy murked it. And Pap, I turned it off when he started rapping. I turned it off. I listened to about a couple seconds of it, and it was like, but my ears couldn't take it. I turned it off, and I wanted to hear it because I wanted to hear how he rap. Because he's always been putting himself in competition against Remy. He wanted her to feel like him. And he thought when she got out of jail that that's what was going to happen because it happened for so many other people. But it didn't happen like that. And then there goes the resentment. But I'm going to let them tell you.
And to me, it just went all the way left. But when I was locked up, I realized that this is somebody that I genuinely cared about and I genuinely care about and love. And we have something together. This is like family. Like they literally watched me grow up. He helped me grow up. He watched my son, all this grow up. And I didn't want to come home after doing all this time and still have any issues with Joe.
Joe, I interviewed you, I think at E1 a while back, and I think Remy was locked up at the time, and it was completely positive. You were like, yo, listen, like, I'm rooting for Remy. I can't wait till she gets home. And at the time, I think y'all still kind of had sort of things weren't fixed.
Yeah,
at
we
the
didn't
time.
talk at the time.
Yeah, you guys weren't talking, but yet you had only positive things to say about her.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, so when you got out, how did you guys officially reconcile?
Well, I actually called everything. He's always inviting someone to a meal. And we got to talk it over. But when I came home, I had probably been home about, it felt like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. You're not like you, somebody, like you could be chilling regular. Somebody, hey, you want something to eat? And you're like, no, I'm good. But then they give it to you anyway. And then you eat it. And you realize that you was really hungry. Yeah. Like it was like something like that. Like I didn't realize.
That's what's up. Did y'all hear what she just said? I'm in Remy Royal right now, y'all. That was dope. That was, I get it. I gotta go to the next thing. But I get it. She said, you know how somebody asks you, do you want something to eat? You be like, nah, I'm not really hungry. But they come and they bring you something anyway and you eat it and you realize that you was really hungry. Like you really missed that. Like that is something that you really wanted once you got it. Forgive me. Now we're about to go into the deep part, okay? Let's go with Auntie Rodriguez real quick while I pull something up. If y'all have not subscribed to Auntie Rodriguez, you are missing out. You are missing out, okay? And then I'm going to send my message to Clarissa real quick. You are missing out, baby. If you have not subscribed to Auntie Rodriguez. I'm just gonna play this one.
Every time I try to leave, they just keep on pulling me back in.
I know, girl.
I said in my last video that I was tired of talking about this girl, but I'd be sitting back here and I can't hold my peace because I look and I'd be like, are we in Mercury retrograde, or are we still like moving like slow or backwards, where right is left, left is right, up is down, down is up? Like, I have so many questions. Why is Clarissa lying about fights and announcing fights on Wednesdays because she want to compete with Remy Ma being in a parade on Thursday? Why is she showing up at WNBA games with her belt? Like, she's scared that she wouldn't be recognized without her belt? Probably not. Why are you now copying off of Juju with the Poochie dress and the hair slick? Listen, y'all can deny. You can keep on saying they make more than one dress. You can say all of that. She doesn't. It'd be different if this was Tiana Taylor, right? Somebody that's fashionable. If this was somebody that's fashionable and then they were it, then I'd be like, okay, they make more than one, right? Mm-hmm. Or even if we have like a Kiki, you know what I'm saying, Palmer or whatever, right? And she wears it, I'd be like, okay, you know what I mean? But because we know that this one right here is a Remy clown and pays attention to everything that Remy does and says and everybody around Remy, because we know that, that's why people say what they say, and we're not crazy for thinking it. And if you know, you listen, don't let people convince you that she's not copying off of Remy or somebody in Remy's circle. That girl doesn't know from Poochie from Gucci. She doesn't know anything about that. So either her stylist is heavily influenced by what's going on around Remy Ma, because it's not her coming up with it. She ain't been wearing a Poochie dress like that. And all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? I get it. That's in style. She doesn't know about anything like that. We know when she's left to her own devices how she be looking. She looks crazy. Just like that little comment she made about the ginger hair. But meanwhile, she was looking like Raggedy Ann Andy, you know what I'm saying, when she had her hair. No, girl. We know that you ain't made up ginger. And we know that you had we talking about how you're wearing your hair now, how you trying to style it and how you trying to wear it now. Now, okay? That's what we're trying to say, right? You was wearing that little raggedy with her little flare, little jeans, that little picture that she has where she's looking out there looking like a ghetto hood Chucky. That little crazy picture that she has. Yeah, girl, that was some like ghetto shit you picked up. We know that you stepped up your ginger game because of Remy Ma. Listen, I'm not gonna play with you like these other people playing with you and allowing you just to doing anything without going unchecked. I just can't do it. I watch you. You a hot mess. Just why? Why would you sit up there at that WNBA game? Now, don't get me wrong. That is where you're supposed to be. Somebody who of your stature have you self-proclaimed woke, right? Right. That's what you're portraying. That's another thing. Portraying, girl. That's not okay. Anyway, that's what you portraying, right? Since you portraying being a woke, that's what you should be. You should be at WNBA games, professional women's basketball, sports or whatever. Sports. Period. Basketball, whatever. That's where you should be, right? Instead of playing around on the internet, acting like you a killer, acting like you know what I'm saying, you could beat up everybody, acting like you a goon, acting like you a gangster. You should be like you like make up your mind. Either you're professional or you're a goon or from the streets. Which one? Because you can't be both. You can't be both. That's why Remy cleaned her up her act, right? That's why Remy's, she talked about gangster shit because it's Remy Ma or whatever, right? But she ain't all like, yeah, I'm a killer. She ain't like up there, you know what I'm saying, talking about something she's gonna shoot anybody at her in her videos either. You get what I'm saying? Now, if you think that she's going to do it, she's going to do it. But she ain't really, she lessened that talk because now she's in different arenas, right? That's why she's on the news. And that's why she's on Lifetime and stuff, right? Because you have to separate from that stuff. And you was never street. You know what I'm saying? Just because you grew up poor, that doesn't mean you're from the streets. You don't know that life. You don't know that life, girl. And you definitely don't know that life in New York City. And you keep on acting like you a goon and a killer. Yeah, because where I'm from, they get you lined up for nothing. You wouldn't even have to pay them. They get you lined up for nothing just because you have a bragging speech. Just because they want to show, Clarissa, she thinking nothing can't happen. She think it can't happen in Philly. She think it can't happen in Brooklyn and Harlem or whatever. It can. You can get opened up anywhere, sweetheart, especially in any of the boroughs. If you don't know what I mean by opened up, I'm talking about that $150 real quick. Some of you just walking down the street with Pat or whatever. My Pat, my man, and somebody walk up to you. Say they're like these fanatics of Remy Ma. Say they fanatics of Layla Ali. I'm just saying Remy Ma because Remy Ma's from New York. You never know. Somebody want to catch wreck off your, off your name. You talk too much. You all over the place. You're like, I fight this street fighter, and now you a goon. You don't know what you want to be. You don't know if you want to be a professional. You don't want to know if you want to be in the streets. I'm saying you have no idea. You have no identity. So much so, like or your identity is so weak, so much so that you had to wear your belt over your shoulder like it was a foxhole to the WNBA game. To the WNBA game. Number one, it ain't about you. Number one, it's about those females that's on that court right then and there. Okay, it's about Angel Reese and everybody else who's out there playing and everything else. It's not about you. So here you come in. Because without that, maybe nobody would even notice who you are. Right? But you said you globally known. I've never seen that before a day in my life. Now strike me down if any boxers, male or female, have done that. I've never seen it. That doesn't mean it didn't happen. I didn't see it. If they did it, it's just as whack and corny as Clarissa doing it. Showing up to a WNBA game with your belt was so stupid. In addition to looking like Juju. Deny if you want to. You went there looking like Juju. You're all over the place. Your brand is all over the place. Your brand is all over the place. Getting you caught up in you're in the streamer streets. You in the Brooklyn, the city streets. You in Detroit. You just everywhere. You everywhere. You trying to be put on so bad that you was trying to link up with Dean the Great, and you was trying to link up with Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner been on here calling people hoes and whores and everything else. Girl, 304s. Girl, you sit up there talking about them doing it. You're talking about, that's disrespectful. I don't like that. You was just calling Alicia one. You just called her one. You get what I'm saying? I mean, what do you on here? You be on here disrespecting Alicia, right? Alluding to the fact that she done ran through and slept through or whatever, but you getting on them for doing it. That's your brand. That is your brand. You get what I'm saying? That's why you're trying to be in the streamer universe. You're trying to be on baddies. You're trying to put your hand like that fizzled out. Nobody cared about that announcement of you being a judge. Girl, that is whack. What are you talking about? Girl, we care that Serena and Venus, okay, are making comebacks for double matches and making comebacks to Wimbledon. What are you, girl? We don't got time for you announcing no baddies announcement. The Williams sisters out here really being sports, you know what I'm saying, sports legacy, sports gold. They're really the GOATs. You're coming from retiring and winning and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, who cares about what you a baddie announcement? Who cares about you? I don't know the boxer. I don't know the ring. I don't know the city. I don't know the time. I don't know the day. But I'll be making a fight to announcement to fight on Wednesday. Stop making up shit.
Hold up. I had to step away for a second, but I got it playing up there. So I heard everything. Auntie is clocking. Auntie is clocking. I'm not ready to go yet. I'm gonna have to cook on here. I'm not ready to go yet. Y'all, we just watched some Remy moments, and I want the people that's in here right now, y'all. Do y'all realize this is real family that's in here right now? Everybody that is in here right now is real becoming family. And I love moments like this because I feel close to y'all. My moderators, Tara and Receptionista, I know that I have said this and I take accountability that I done had things going on where it might slip my mind or something like that. But I need to have a meeting with y'all tomorrow. Y'all both tell me right now what's the best time for y'all. Receptionista, email me. We can do a Zoom meeting or we can do a 3-way call. But I need to talk to y'all so we can get these other things going. I need to talk to y'all so we can get our Discord going. I need to talk to y'all. And I'm literally I got y'all know that I got things that I gotta do. But I'm putting those things, I'm gonna do what we gotta do in between. You understand what I'm saying? In between. But I need to talk to y'all tomorrow. I do not want to wait. Remember last week I told y'all it's the end of the week. We can plan to have a breakout week next week. And that's what I want to do. Cause it's at this point, it's either poop or get off the pot. That's how I'm feeling with a lot of things in my life right now, y'all. A lot of things. I'm feeling poop or get off the pot. You know what I mean? And I only need but so many signs that something is not working before I realize that I need to stop and put my energy into something else. You understand? So it's either poop or get off the pot for me. And I just wanted y'all to know where my mind is at. We're gonna keep on going with the live. Now I'm about to get into the pussy dress, so it might be some more people that come in. But to the people that's in here right now, I'm hugging on y'all and I'm loving on y'all and I thank y'all because I watched this stay right about right here through the whole of the things that I was playing. I saw this amount right here stay and watch that whole thing with me. So I thank y'all so much. We're about to get into the trendy stuff and I wrote some things down. We are going to be clocking tonight. The next hour is going to be full of that, full of just clocking. So thank y'all so much for bearing with me and watching those things with me. I didn't like how Remy was getting treated when she got out. I didn't like that. I felt like if they'll say these things on live while she on live, what do they say when nobody's around? Who told her she wouldn't be nothing because she wasn't calling for Pap to come up there? I need y'all to understand something. She wasn't calling for Papoose to come up there. What narcs do is when they know that you're about to win an award, when they know you're about to do something that they haven't did yet, they start having a little freak out. Papoose probably was trying to sabotage her night that whole night. They start having freakouts and you don't love me. And making her stay in the car when it's time for her to perform, making her choose. You gonna choose me or this, that whole mind thing. And at the end of the day, if he had the fame she had, he would not choose her. He would not be in no position where he like torn between doing his job and that. But yet she paying all the bills though, and you trying to sabotage her career at the same time, and you can't manage to do it. So I want y'all to know the reason why Remy wasn't calling him, it could have been because they was getting into it all night. Because that's what narcs do. When you are about to do something, get an accolade, win an award, do a performance, anything that they haven't did that they wish they did, anything that's going to bring light to you that might boost your confidence, they are going to sabotage it. So I wonder what happened behind that. Because she did not seem she started out Guwap and Keisha Kaur. That's what she did. She seemed like she was hurting. It seemed like she was sad to me. Y'all didn't see that in her face? Remy don't talk like that. It seemed like somebody was working on breaking her spirit. And I'm glad it didn't work. Pay attention, y'all. Now it's time to start clocking Clarissa.
You're trying to look so busy. You're trying to be so busy. We're really, you could be really busy if you stop trying to be so busy. If you find yourself and get off the internet and stop being in the comment section, going back and forth with people who are pro Remy, you know what I'm saying, or a Remy fan base, trying to prove to the world, that Pap didn't cheat and Remy had another man. That's not your business. Mind your business. That's what I'm trying to say with this chick. That's why they come out and make a video. How do you know? Pap told you what? Pap told you what? What do you know? You sat down and have a conversation with Remy. Remy told you who she was with first. Remy told you she been had a man. Remy told you she cheated, or Pap told you that, or Pap's daughter who's trying to be up in your pockets told you that. Who told you that? Who told you that? Because Remy didn't tell you. Remy didn't tell you the story. So if you don't have all the story and you're just going by a male version, and we already know that they lie, in addition to the fact that your former friend Nida Go already alluded to that he keeps the fires burning. We know he keeps the fires burning because Papoose want attention too. Papoose.
And let's ask this question, Clarissa, because you seem pretty lonely. Is his daughter answering the phone for you right now? That's a question you need to ask yourself. Because his daughter is only around to pacify you because you will never be around the golden child. So you around one of his kids to make you feel like you're included in your family because you done studied and stalked Remy so much that you know they were a blended family. So you want that now. Not only do you want him, but you want the kids, the family, the grandma, the mamas. And at that place that you was at with that tan and black on at his mama house, they probably was all laughing at you behind your back. Look at the way that they treated Remy Ma. I wonder if his daughter answering the phone for you. Where's she at? Why wasn't nobody at the game with you? Why were you at the game by yourself? Because he isolated all your people. He isolated them. I'm sorry, he isolated you. He told you to get rid of people. That's a fact. That is not allegedly. Papoose told you to get rid of your friends. And you did it. And now you lonely. So now when he give you the silent treatment, it hit hard, don't it? That's what he wants. He wants your world to be crashing down if he's not happy with you. He wants you to suffer. So that silent treatment, Pat, what's wrong? Nothing wrong. You know, only you know. That's why he came over here disliking shit. Dislike you. I don't care. I don't care. I stand by what I say.
Who wasn't happy to be in a doo-wop boy on the corner when the Yankees was playing? Papoose wanted to be on that float, but I already told you that Remy got hip-hop. I already told you that Remy has hip-hop. They're like, oh, no, you know, Remy has hip-hop. That's why on that float, Melly Mel, Fabulous, Ja Rule, Fat Joe, Mary J. Blige, shout out to her sister Latanya, was on the float too. Tiana and her stepfather was on the float. Carisha was on the float. I know I'm missing people who was on the float. Havoc, you know what I'm saying? That's hip hop. That was a hip hop flow. You wasn't on it. Pat wasn't on it. He was sitting up there laughing with his friends or whatever on the corner of some Brooklyn street, acting like he didn't want.
Do you think that I am done with Krishan? Do you think that I'm done with Krishan? I'm not. If you think that I'm done with Krishan, I'm not. But what I will not do is help her deceive the people. What I will not do is play a game like this is funny and this is a joke. That girl unalive, she had Ronnie unalive. She put money on his head and she got a flunky from the hood to go and put bullet in him. They couldn't even have an open casket. I will never be done Never. Until I see justice. So don't worry about what I'm doing right now. She want to play with Blueface and play that game. That baby don't need to be with her. That's serious. It's not a joke. It's not something that I want to sensationalize or nothing like that. I am not done with talking about her. Hell, you don't even know. I could be talking about her tomorrow or at the end of the week. You don't know. You have no idea, so just sit back and chill because you don't know. I never said I was done talking to what? You think I'm done? After what she did to Ryan, you think I'm done? I'm never gonna stop. I'm never gonna stop until justice comes. That's not okay. I'm a mother of a boys, girl. And I'm not saying this to you in a way like I'm checking you, but I'm feeling a certain type of way. So I just let me have this right now. Girl, I got boys. I cannot imagine how his mama feels. I pray every day that I don't experience that pain. So I cannot imagine how his mama and his family feel. But I don't want to sensationalize, play with, be up on here with Quell, knowing what he did to Ronnie and making it a game. Apparently, the police think that we're just trolling. Apparently, that's what they think. So something got to change. Something got to be different. And I noticed that she stay over here watching over here. She probably, I wouldn't be surprised if that is Krishan right there because she probably mad that we don't talk about it no more. Girl, I would never stop, girl. Girl, I wouldn't be surprised if Clarissa and Krishan was on the phone right now. They're crazy like that. They're crazy like that. They really are. Girl, I ain't done with Krishan, girl. I ain't done. What she did? Nah, buddy. Nah. Nah. That's right. That's right. Definitely haven't. Just rock with us. I wanna rock with you all night. Dancing through the sunlight. Rock with me. Rock with me, yeah. In the morning. I can't do it. In the morning. That's what I was trying to say. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, girl. All right, let's let Auntie finish.
To be on the float. You don't got hip hop, Pap, and he's not gonna have any. He's not gonna have hip hop. So he's pretending that he's happy. She's pretending that she's happy, and both of them out here looking foolish because
Right.
you really dropped. The. Let me tell you something. This is you're gonna see a lot more of Pat being ostracized because again, and this is gonna be a part one because I'm already like running out of time because I want to get into the whole Remy and the Pat Poose of it too or whatever. But I'm looking at Clarissa like, girl, sit down. You have oversaturated the internet with yourself and nobody really wants to see you anymore. Even if it could be something for sincere as going to a WNBA and being phony with Angel Reese because y'all both up for the athlete or whatever. So now you want to act like you a girl's girl. Even when it's that, it comes off insincere, it comes off so phony, and it comes off desperate and like you're trying so hard.
That's right, Auntie. Now let's get into what he is doing to her, guys. Remember, when I was looking for, hold on, let me see how long is the video. Hold up.
Yeah.
Shout out to Boxing Ego. Let me see how long the video is. Is he live? Hold up. Okay, I'm gonna go there after the fact. Y'all rock with me for a little bit longer. And then I'm gonna go over to Boxing Ego and watch him. But I do wanna clock some stuff for y'all. That's probably why there ain't that many people in here right now, because Boxing Ego live. Taking up all the bandwidth. But I was supposed to go live at 8:30 anyway. I'm gonna go live earlier because I know he go live later. So I'm gonna go live earlier, girl. But no, let's get into it. Y'all ready?
Then comes marriage, having a miscarriage.
Now look at this narc. Y'all understand? Look at this narc. Remy just sitting back. I mean, this might be one of the things. You know how he claimed he wrote 90% of the words that came out of her mouth? I mean, maybe he wrote this song. Maybe he wrote this. Maybe this is the only thing he wrote. Maybe he gave a couple pointers on this or something. Because I don't really see Remy really in this song. I see her kind of falling back. But he's so in the camera, y'all. Y'all, look. Look at this man's face. Look. This is something that we got to pay attention to. Y'all ready to start clocking or what? Put ones in the chat if you ready to start clocking and narc hopping, okay? If you ready to start clocking and narc hopping, we finna show Clarissa why she feel like she do right now. Why she running and want to go live and show that she's sweating and working out. Are you trying to prove the Papoose and win records that you ready for a fight? Have they been telling you that they're not going to do the fight because they think that you'll lose because they think you're not in shape? Are you letting them run that BS on you? You know why I think that? Because of what you said on your live. What you said on your live. Matter of fact, I ain't even finna play with it. Hold up. Hold up. Let's just go to it, bro. I'm not even finna play. Hold up. Shout out to Hood Champion Boxing. I know he got the live. I don't want to show Boxing Ego live while he actually live because I think that's disrespectful. So I'm gonna wait until his live is over to go back and watch it and do timestamps and review it because he is awesome. I'm so glad that he's doing this. Now, Hood Champion Boxing has the video by itself. So let's go over here to the video by itself. And then we're going to start clocking heavy. We're going to start clocking heavy. It's 11:31. We got an hour to clock heavy. Clock heavy, baby. All right, where is it? There it goes.
I'm screenshotting this. I'm screenshotting it so I don't forget about your. As soon as I get done off of here, you getting blocked. Promise you. Look at this. Another. What? Yeah, you right too, Will. Oh my God, I'm sweating so hard. Jesus, I need me some water. Y'all wouldn't believe it, but I'm so bougie. I don't even like getting in my Corvette unless I got on brand new clothes. Is that weird? Like if my clothes and my outfit ain't hitting, when I get in my Corvette, I'd be like, no, I'm just gonna drive one of my other cars. I'd be squeaking out. What's this behind me? Put some light on my face. Jesus. Man, I went viral yesterday because I was eating some chicken wings at the game. And what irritated me so bad is the person who made this video on TikTok claimed to be a fan, whatever. But they said, oh, ain't she supposed to be getting ready for a fight? And I was eating the wings, right? And the thing was, it was 6 little wings. I had been up since 8 o'clock that morning because you don't just wake up with hair and makeup done. So I had to go and get my hair done, get my makeup done, change my clothes, and then go to the game. So I hadn't had nothing to eat all day. All day. As soon as I got to the Atlanta Dream game, I told it was a host there, it was a chauffeur for me. And I said, hey, do you have some food? I haven't ate nothing all day. And she was like, yeah, you know. And then I was like, I need something to eat. And she was like, she gave me the option. They had pizza, they had chicken tenders, chicken wings, and some other stuff. I said, just bring me some chicken wings. She brought me a plate of 6 chicken wings. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to send her back to her to give me some more. But I didn't. I just ate my little 6 and said, you know what? It's okay. I'm gonna eat when I get home. Or, you know, when I leave the game. And I was eating my little chicken wings, and y'all, I made sure that I ate my chicken wings all cute, you know, not biting off the gristle, you know, not just doing too much, you know. And I was trying not to get the crumbs from the baked chicken on my dress, because that was poochie. Fuck. So I'm up to eat my little wings and stuff all cute. And man, Jesus Christ. And then somebody done recorded me. Then they said, isn't she getting ready for a fight? And then they put that music that Ricky got killed to on there. And I was so mad. I was so mad because it was like, yo, I work out. First of all, I work out so hard when I work out. And I've never, ever missed weight for a fight, ever. I fought at 5 different weight classes. The lowest I've been is 154 pounds. And I've never missed weight before. So when I hear, so when I saw that, I just was like, bro, that's just whack to me. It's like people see, like I post my training daily. I'm always at the gym, always on the treadmill, always working out. Sometimes I go live where I'm just working out. If either I'm on my Snapchat, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, like I'm always at the gym. So for somebody to make a video like, you know, she's eating chicken and isn't she getting ready for a fight, and, you know, putting that bullshit out there like that, like that shit got on my nerves. Nicole Brodnox, when I get off this live, yo big ass is getting blocked. Because what are you talking about? What happened with your hair? Clearly, bitch, I got my hair wrapped up. And clearly, I wiped the makeup off. Would you want me to keep it on for the rest of my life? You idiot. I just finished running 4 miles. Can your big ass even run 2? Can you run a mile? Can you run half a mile? Do not fucking talk to me, big girl. Quit talking to me. Quit talking to me. I done deleted 4 of your comments, ho. When I get offline, you getting blocked. I already got to screenshot it. Your big ass getting blocked. I keep telling y'all, quit fucking with me. I will blaze you the fuck down, girl. With your big ass. You need to be out here doing what the fuck I'm doing. Running, dieting, meal prepping. Maylin, I ain't telling you shit. Don't worry about when my damn fight is. Yo broke ass ain't coming. Your broke ass ain't coming with your fake ass page. Talking about some win my fight. You ain't no motherfucking fan of me. What the fuck you asking me that for? Fuck. Don't ask me shit. And you still coming on here. Look at you.
Ma'am, wait a minute. I can't even go sneak in a little corner spot without you running your mouth. That's right. Girl, shut the up. Girl, who are you trying to prove that you work out and you meal prep? Are you trying to prove that the boxing ego? Because he said that. He said you should be meal prepping. You should have been meal prepping. He said that a couple of lives ago. So I know you tapped in with him. I know you watch all his videos. I know you watch all boxing ego videos. So you know that it's up. It's up. What you said about my nephew, girl, it's up. It's up. It's up. You don't do that with a special needs child. You don't talk crap about a child and its special needs. Listen to me. For all the people that's gonna try to run and flip that and, oh, what about Junior? We're advocating for Junior. He's in the wrong hands. There's a difference. She is the best thing that baby could have. My sister, sweet mom, the best thing. Krishan, I just seen somebody in the comments say that she left him on the floor again. I just seen somebody in the comments say, what did they say? Somebody left a comment and said that Krishan is stalking Blueface or something. Everything other than putting him in some classes to help work with him or getting him on the feeding tube or getting him some help. He's looking frail. And what y'all don't understand, and it irritates me so bad, is that mothers starve their kids. There are mothers in America that have let their child starve to. They have let their child do that, and nobody thinks that Krishan gonna do it because she got a lot of followers. And y'all gotta understand that that girl is still a person, and she can still be mentally ill. Y'all don't realize, y'all don't see her disability because it's up here. This same with Clarissa. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? She almost crashed her car today with Junior in the back seat. See what I'm saying? We're gonna be on her soon, y'all. We're gonna be on her soon. But I want us to let's listen to what the rest of what she said. But I just want to say this. Did y'all hear what she said about the chicken? Oh, I had a few pieces of chicken and I didn't even bite the gristle off. I did it real classy. I did it real classy. I'm telling y'all that Papoose is probably telling her, like, I'm tired of you doing all this raunchy stuff. You not classy. You not that. I'm telling y'all, he like to triangulate. He wants Clarissa to be deathly afraid of him and Remy Ma getting back together. Clarissa is giving him the reaction that Remy Ma didn't give him when he went to be with Clarissa. Did you hear me? Clarissa is giving him the reaction that he actually wanted from Remy Ma that he's not getting and he's never gonna get. He can put it up and forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. You can forget about it. It's not gonna happen, Mike. She's not coming back to you, Mike. You go on, man. You go on, man. Get the yayo. She gone, Mike. You better not do that, Papoose. I done heard some stories about you. I hope you ain't doing the yayo. But that's what Tony Montana said when everybody passed away. He said, get the yayo. And then they grabbed it and they left. So don't try to flip that, y'all. I know how some of y'all do. Some of y'all girls that love Clarissa, even though she's doing all the things she's doing, y'all try to flip that. No, that's a movie. You might be too young to know. Y'all probably don't even know how legendary Scarface is. Y'all little girls that follow Clarissa. It's a shame. It's so sad.
Can't wait to get off of here and block y'all ass.
You can't multitask?
They don't begin to me. They be pissing me off. Like you be like, why you on here?
I don't know.
Talking about some shit you don't know nothing about. Think I get, man, listen, I got so much money. If I want to go and get my hair done every single day, a different style, a different color, I could. I am not about to sit there in nobody's chair wasting 3-4 hours of my damn day getting my damn hair done every single day just to make somebody on here be happy with my looks or for them to say, oh, girl, you look cute. I don't give a damn. Look at this. Boy over here mistaking me to be Alicia. I've never taken a steroid.
Yeah, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Funny that that's the comment that you mentioned and that's to pay attention to. Funny. Don't be on here lying, girl. We seen you have a fake 4-pack because it wasn't a 6-pack. That's why you had the bottoms of it pulled all the way up because you just wanted to see the 4-pack at the top because you couldn't get rid of that flab at the bottom. So you pulled it up and you wanted to see your 4-pack. But as soon as that fight was over, you were flabby. You don't lose a 6-pack that fast unless you did something to enhance it. And then once you're not taking the enhancer anymore, your body gets bigger. That's why you're having problems with weight, girl. because you use supplements to get in shape. So when you're not taking them, you gaining all this weight and getting bigger. You don't get it? Ask the people at The Biggest Loser. Go watch the Netflix documentary on The Biggest Loser. When you take supplements to lose weight, when you stop taking them, you get bigger than you might have been before you even took them. So if you do it, you got to keep doing it. But see, you can't. That's for the girls who do Ozempic and all of that. If y'all do it, y'all got to keep doing it. If you don't want to do it no more, you don't have to do it no more. You could stay the same weight or get bigger. Who knows? I'm not deterring y'all from doing what y'all want to do. But what I'm saying about her is she don't use Ozempic. I believe she used PEDs. That's my personal opinion. I'm not trying to pass it off as a fact. I'm just saying, in my opinion, that's what I see. I feel like she used something to enhance her when she be in training camp and all of that. That's what I believe. And I believe that she asking Pap and the owner of Win Records, why I'm not having no fights? Why y'all ain't get to fight together? And they telling her now their excuse is because the internet said that she out of shape. That's their excuse for her. You're not ready. You're not in shape. That's why she keep going live. But y'all pay attention to this real quick. Remember this?
Here, we are with the GOAT. She just announced $8 million in the pocket. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So I know you talked a bit about how it's broken down in a number of fights, and you mentioned one name, but I wanted to know, do you have, because you said 4 fights, do you have any other names, anybody else that you're thinking about approaching for these other 3 fights?
It's so many people that I can think of, because I can go up and down, up in the weight divisions. Right now, I think my next fight will be up at heavyweight. I think my next 2 will be at heavyweight, which is 175. And like I said, I would love to have a fight with Michaela Mayer up at 160, 154. And it's other girls to fight. You know, we got French on Cruz, Shadesha Green, Shay Keneally, Danielle Perkins. That's in Michaela Mayer already? Yeah, like, it's some good competition out there. But I've already beat whoever they consider the best. But now these girls are who they consider the best now. So I guess I'll have to fight against them.
Because you've already beat who everyone considers the best, right? Did you ever think about retiring earlier? You said 38 earlier. Did you ever think about doing it earlier than 38?
I thought about retiring this year, earlier in the year. Just when I was before I became a free agent, I just kind of was learning like how the boxing business is, and I kind of was like, I don't like it. Like, I have to be like very strategic and gotta watch this and gotta watch that person and gotta double check this and double check that, and it was like, all the fuck I want to do is fight. That's what I want to do. So I was really getting kind of stressed out, and then, you know, trying to negotiate how much, like, I know how much money I should be making for a fight, which is a lot of million. You know what I'm saying? And it was like I had to keep negotiating with numbers that wasn't millions. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh.
Quick question, y'all. Were we done with that last live? Did we see all of that last live that she did? Did we see all of it? Because now I want to show y'all something that Nala says pointed out. And I want y'all to see this, because this is going to go into everything that I want to show y'all. So I want y'all to see this. Remember what she said about Papoose. Remember, y'all.
Oh, we got to stay at 1 million for two or 3 fights. And I'm like, why? I made $1 million already. Then I made 1.2. I'm like, so what? So that's the cap. You know, so I was getting really frustrated. And I just remember just being like, you know what? I'm gonna have this fight up in July. I'm gonna be a free agent, and I'm gonna see what happens. And I got the good end of the stick, 8 million.
You did, and you're back with Toledo. These are people you can trust because you've been working with them. This is family to you. But I do have to ask. You talked about exploring a bunch of different offers. Was MVP on the table? Did they offer you anything?
Yes. Listen, I had talks and negotiations with MVP, with Matchroom, who was with Eddie Hearn. MVP was with Jake Paul and Nikisa Bordarian. I had talked with Eddie Hearn, who's with Matchroom. I had talked to my promoter Toledo, and then I had talked to Toledo and Win Promotions together. So it was, like I said, nobody had a terrible deal, if that makes sense. Like, I think everybody came with it, and MVP definitely came with it. I'm not gonna say they didn't, but
what does that mean? What was the number?
It wasn't 8 million.
How far was it?
How far? What you mean?
How far away from 8 million was it? Are we in the ballpark range? Was it over $5 million?
As a minimum?
As a minimum or as a total? You could either one of them.
I've mended my relationship with MVP, so I don't want to throw nobody under the bus. I feel like everybody put their best foot forward, and Toledo and Win came with the best offer. Now, MVP definitely, like,
probably because how they pay their other girls, they definitely came with a great with what they felt was a great deal for me. Was it in the millions? Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't millions. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Up on the paper, it wasn't millions. If that makes sense. Now, how much you can make in a year, possibly, but it just was like the guaranteed money was nowhere near the same. Like the signing bonus was nowhere near the same. But they still came with it, though. You know what I'm saying? They still came with it. I have a lot of respect for them. I stand for their message. I like what they're doing over there. I wish all their girls good luck. And hopefully I'll be fighting against them sooner than later. And you said you mended your relationship with them. What, that was a conversation with you and Jake Paul? Me and Nikisa, really. You know, that's who I was negotiating with and talking with. And even though I didn't like him at first, talking to him and, you know, meeting with him and, you know, just seeing what some of the problems was and being able to talk like adults. I believe that we did get past that. Jake Paul was really excited for me to sign with MVP. It's almost like, oh man, I kind of like, dang, I don't want to not do it, but damn, it's like
wow.
8 million, you know what I'm saying? And then 3 million, you know, a 3 million signing bonus. So it was just one of those things where it was like, you know, I went with the best business decision. And I think that's Lita and Win together are so powerful, and they're gonna be one of the biggest promotions in the world. And they already have the biggest fighter in the world. And last question, because I know we got to wrap. You talked about, you know, your man, and what was brought to the table because of Papoose and the idea and the strategy and the brains that he's been able to, you know, just bring into the conversation. Right? There is always a conversation about YouTube and what that means, how y'all business partnership is. Can you talk a bit about? You say that the deal structure between Win, you, and Salita. What does that structuring look like? And talk a bit about how influential he's been in this deal, because I think we don't talk enough about it. I know he's kind of laid back and he wants to get out the way, but I think that there is some flowers here that he can get. No, absolutely. Like I said, it wouldn't even have been a conversation between me and Win had Pap not been there. You know, since I've met Pap and we've been together over a year now, he introduced me to Win Records, and I've been to some of their sold out freaking concerts, and it's been like a movie. And they were able to come to 2 of my fights, and it's been a movie. And I think that you know, Ruben Branson, who is the head of Win Records, Papoose is the executive director. So he's like, you know, he's the executive, whatever y'all want to call it. But he's like, he helps make sure that the record company run how it's supposed to run. He's very influential in getting the artists to perform at the concerts. He negotiates the contracts. Like, his head big for a reason, because he's very smart. But when we seen what we did together my last fight, because it was so many things that were falling apart at the last minute, you know,
now,
and it was like,
what I want y'all to understand and realize is the way that narcs work. They will tear something down to help you put it back together, to make you look at them like a savior. Please understand that. One time a narc flattened my tire and was literally like, oh yeah, I'm gonna help you get a tire, da da da. You flattened it and you acting like you didn't do it, and I know you did it. I know you did it. But you're standing in front of me like, oh yeah, we're gonna call this place in the morning and get the tire fixed. What? No, I'm gonna call my baby daddy. He gonna get his fixed. I don't need you to help me. I can't wait to get up out of this motherfucker. This was years and years ago when Cash was a baby. I done told y'all this story before. I might go into it one day. But the point of what I'm trying to say is, I know for a fact that narcs do that. So she's so duh. She don't even realize if he was the one that caused the problem. It's a play. He's gotta make it look like he's helping you. You know, like when he ties his shoes on camera, when he laced up your boots, he's gotta make himself look like an asset. He's gotta make himself look like a benefit. He's gotta make himself look like that. He's a leech. He's a blood-sucking leech. And he running circles around you because he got more experience than you do. And if you was a regular person, man, I would be going so hard for you right now. But you're not. You did some of the most foul stuff. You did. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's keep going.
like everything that fell apart, Pap was right there. It was like, I'm just complaining, like, oh my God, I gotta make this call, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Because I'm my own, like, Salita's my promoter, but it's like I'm also a self-promoter. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you ain't worried about me, I'm promoting myself. And I just remember, like, man, I don't even know who to call for this. And I'm sitting there bending the Pap, and he like, I got it, don't worry about it. And I'm like, what? He like, I got it. And so he's calling, making sure we got the street team. Making sure we got a social media team. Like, Pap is on the phone talking to everybody, and within 24 hours it's fixed. So we seen that we did that magic together, and we sold out 16,000 fans my last fight. And after that,
when it came to the negotiations and everybody contracts and stuff, you know, Pap was at most of the meetings with me, and I
look at her demeanor, the way she talking and looking. You know, Pap was at most of the meetings with me, and you know, I know y'all don't want me to do this, but you know, I want golden love, golden glove. I want the golden son, cause I want the golden boy. Cause he got the golden child, you know, Pap was up there with me. You know, Pap was up there with me, you know. Pap, he was up there with me, you know, and he told me, you know, that's just not enough, you know. And he said, what would you feel about signing for Win? It was a play. It was a play. Little drama was being set up all around you to make him look like he helping you. Just keep watching.
and every time we left, I look at him and be like, wasn't enough money. Like hey, it's better than his stuff, but it wasn't enough. I'm be like, wasn't enough money. Negotiations and everybody contracts and stuff. 16,000 fans my last fight, and after that, when it came to the negotiations and everybody contracts and stuff, you know, Pap was at most of the meetings with me, and every time we left, I look at him and be like, wasn't enough money.
All right. Now remember this. Let's talk about the contract with somebody else.
Probably about 2-3 weeks. Soon we get somebody to sign a signature, then we'll make the announcement, do the press conference, and go from there.
Do you have a preference when, where, and against?
If it was up to me, which it is,
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. And the reason I think people get it misconstrued, they think that, oh, I want to fight her because she's been retired for 17 years and I'm just trying to bully her and she's old and she's this. And that's not it. She's the one that said she can knock me out and that nobody can give her competition. And that was my reason for even wanting to fight her. Now that it's been 8 years and it's over with, listen, she said no, perfectly fine. That is A-okay. It is other girls who are better than her, who are active, who I can fight against.
Do you think that she said no because of the money, or do you think she just actually doesn't want to fight you regardless of the payday?
Who turned? What did you ask me?
You know what he asked you? Do you think that she just don't want to fight you at all and it don't matter about the money, or do you think she worried that she's not gonna get paid if she do fight you? You know what he said.
You think that sometimes you say no because you want more money, right?
Look at her looking to the side. Look at her looking to the side. Who's the directive? Who's giving the directive in this? Look at her eyes. Look at her eyes. Looking to the side. Look at them. Do you see them? All right, boom. Let's keep rocking.
Hey, do you think she wants to fight you but just wants more money, or do you think she just doesn't want to fight you, period, at this point?
I've been in boxing 20 plus years now, and I've been pro for 9 to 10 years. And you don't say no to a fight that you want if you want more money. It's called negotiate. So there is no, she doesn't want to negotiate. She doesn't want to fight. And like I said, that is like so beneath me now. And it's been beneath me. You know what I'm saying? I pulled her card. She said no. She may hate documentaries. It is what it is. But the girl just signed for $8 million. $3 million signing bonus. And I'm excited to get back inside the ring and show everybody why I got this big lucrative deal, because I'm that girl and I am the greatest woman of all time.
When you say you pulled her card, what does that mean? Like you called her bluff, basically? Like she was talking and then you
there
said,
you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
So you made her an actual offer.
Yes.
And how much was it for?
You've seen the offer. Everybody's seen it. It was
I want to hear about the contract. Hold on.
What a GOAT can do. And I'm just ready to get back inside the ring and just keep to do that. Like, $8 million deal for 2 years is great, but I want to make it to where the girls coming up after me, can make.
You mentioned the Olympics, by the way. So you did mention last week the 2028, the desire. Do you think this could happen?
Yes.
Do you think this could happen? Really? And wouldn't that, there's no money involved in that, right? So now you're on this trajectory where you're making big, big money. that would pause it for a minute as you prepare, as you kind of relearn. You have to, it's a different style, right? The amateur boxing, Olympic boxing style.
Very different.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it's very different.
would that make sense financially for you? You've been there, done that.
Making sure that we're getting paid fairly. So I don't think that it should be changed. And I think it's a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I feel like boxing has become like a thing where it's hard to make fights because these guys want certain kind of money and stuff. And I think that they want to put rules and laws in place to where they can like force these fights and then also keep majority of the money, which I think is not good for fighters, especially of my stature. So I don't think it should be a limit on how much we can make or whatever, but hey,
now that was what Papoose told her to get her to sign to win records. Papoose told her, oh, they're not making no money over there. They're not doing that. And I really believe she told on herself and said that she spoke to Jake Paul. I believe that she lied to him. I believe he didn't know about her going to see Nikisa or none of that. I believe she did that one on her own. I really, truly do believe that because she wants acceptance from them and every girl over there, and she want to be the top dog over there. She want to be the one in the front of the pitch over there. She want to be the face of women boxing, and it's not her. It's not her. It don't matter about her impact. It don't matter about how old people are paying attention to women's boxing until Clarissa Shields. Well, guess what? We don't look at her in a positive light. We look at Alicia Von Gardner in a positive light. People want somebody positive. Even America, you know, like Nike, Adidas. You know, Layla Ali, when she fought, she wore Adidas and nothing else. Do you not realize she had brand deals and you made an enemy out of the person who have bumped shoulders, did business with the very people that you are begging, literally willing to sell your soul to get a sponsor. You want a sponsor so you can retire. Because you tired of this shit. You tired of fighting. You tired. You tired. And you want to retire. Just tell the truth. Say it. You already said it before. Now. Yep. Thank you. I don't know if you in now or if you in the beginning of it. But before we go, I just want to show y'all something. Shout out to Nyla Says, y'all. I was watching this when I was getting ready to get in the shower. I want y'all to watch this with me, please. Just remember all the things about the contract, about what she said to that man. Remember all these things, y'all. And when we watch this, man.
They told us that he was the blueprint, the loyal husband, the patient husband, the real Black man who stayed down while his wife was locked up. For years, images of Papoose and Remy Ma was sold almost like cultural scripture within Black media spaces. Not just a relationship, a symbol of loyalty, redemption, Black love surviving the impossible. And maybe that's exactly why this current situation involving Clarissa Shields feels so psychologically jarring to people, because the disconnect is very loud now, deafening even. The question that people are starting to ask is, was the relationship authentic or was the relationship strategic? And that's where this gets deeper than gossip.
It's your girl Nyla, and I'm back with another video.
Welcome back to the Vibers, the Blue Heart Gang, Gang, Gang. And if you're just getting here for the first time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click those notification bells so that you can know every time I go live or when I do another upload. Because now we are in a relationship and yeah, we got to get into this bullshit.
I'd never been married. I'd never been to a wedding. I had never seen any representation of what it should look like in real life, as opposed to what I saw on television or read in books and stories. You?
Keep watching.
Yeah, for me it's a lot different. I remember growing up as a child, there were pictures of my mother and my father's wedding on the wall. And, you know, my pops had on a white suit, Jerry curl, my mother had on a white dress. And I'm talking about, as a little kid, I always remembered And I always said to myself, wow, one day I want to have a wife. One day I want to have a wedding. So it's important and it's very useful for your children to see that. And I grew up, my parents were married my whole life. We all lived in the same household. So it was one of my dreams to eventually meet the right person and get married.
So that's why I was fighting with you to wear that white suit that whole time at our wedding? I was so mad about that. He wanted to look like the milkman so bad. Oh my gosh. It was like pulling teeth with this guy. That's where the white suit thing came from. I just learned that today. I was 8 years old when I found that out.
Nah,
I did not understand why he wouldn't get this white suit. I have to wear the white suit. Why, sir? Why? Now I gotta talk to my father-in-law. It's all your fault.
At least I didn't get the Jerry curl.
Bro.
Yeah, Pat used to come see me literally every single day, so I was chilling. I was like,
So he came up every day? Every visit?
For the first year, he came literally every single day. When you're in a match, you have a visit every day, except for it alters on the weekends, Saturday or Sunday. So literally the first year,
How far is Bedford Hills from?
It's about 45 to an hour, depending on traffic.
So he was running up there every day, like coming up there.
Yeah, so like, I mean, it got to a point where I had to tell him, like, yo, like, I'm good. I'm all right. Like, and I guess like he believed it that was all right. And I was like, he was like, all right, cool. And then he'll come like a little bit less. He'll come like 3 times a week or like, you know, but it still seemed like he was there a lot. I spoke to him literally every day. I don't think a day went by unless I was locked that I didn't speak to him on the phone every day.
When you first got locked up, you and Pat wasn't married yet.
No.
So did you know that he was going to be there and stand up the way he stood up?
No. What? I didn't know.
No, I'm just saying.
What do you think made him like such a good support system to you? Like, why did he, on his end, like, why do you think he stood by you like that?
I mean, if I had to take a guess, I'm fire.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had to,
who better? Even in this circumstance, like, who better? Yeah.
Now, if I had to take a guess, I would say that one of the reasons why he held her down was because he was extremely image conscious, calculated even. And I think people need to stop looking at this situation emotionally and start looking at it strategically. Because when you do that, a very different picture starts to emerge.
And first, why do you think they chose you? I'll let you answer, love.
I knew you was going to pitch it to me. You know, we felt like we both definitely covered the hip hop section. It doesn't get, you know, more hip hop on the female side is Remy and the male side is Papoose. My husband helped me get to how I am because he comes from a home where his mom and his dad are married. Especially in this industry, they make it seem like guys have to have a whole slew of girls and females. You have to appear available at all times. We came to the conclusion like that's just something that they brainwash us into thinking so that we'll just continue to be minorities and continue to have broken homes.
My wife made me a better man because she enabled me to be an example for other men to be loyal, faithful, and she kind of brought the best out of me.
With the marriage rates being exactly what they are, which is trash in the Black community, people wanted to believe in this story. Scratch that. People need. needed to believe in this story. We wanted to see Black love survive hardship. We wanted to see loyalty. We wanted to see a man stand beside his woman through the fire and not abandon her when things got ugly. We'd already seen Black women standing next to Black men as they did their prison bids. We've heard of the sisters holding the Negroes down and all this kind of stuff, but this was absolutely different. It is something that we needed to see. And because of that collective desire, we brought this narrative hook, line, and sinker. I mean, why wouldn't we? Remy Ma was backing him publicly. We heard the prison stories. We heard about the visits. We heard about the letters. We heard about all of the devotion. The mythology practically built itself. And in a culture starving for stable examples of Black marriage, that kind of story becomes bigger than the individuals involved. It becomes symbolic. But here's where it gets a little bit deeper, because if we really slow down and analyze this thing intentionally, Remy herself has been dropping clues for years.
When I woke up one day and got tired of taking care of people and protecting them and maintaining their image, that's when everybody was mad. That's when everybody was pissed off.
Clarissa,
That's when.
pay attention.
When
Clarissa, pay attention, because the sad part about all of this is Remy Ma was trying to tell you, Clarissa. This was for you, Clarissa. She was trying to tell you something, and you were not paying attention because you was so. Oh, he chose me, girl. She told me to find something stupid to play with. He picked you.
When I didn't want a manager anymore. When I didn't want somebody taking 20% out of my check and I still pay all the bills anymore. When I decided that I didn't like being guilt tripped. Oh, I was there when nobody else was there. That's the type of people that gets preyed on. Hold on, Miss Jackson 780. I'm not butthurt.
That's the type of people that gets preyed on.
I'm the one that said, hey, please leave. Why are we doing this? Like, this doesn't make sense. Like, y'all believed me when I said, this is the most amazing person ever in the whole world. That's why y'all think that, because y'all didn't see it. I'm lying. I did stupid shit like, hey, look at my new truck. It's a push gift. I bought that. So I did do some shit to put the sauce on it. But that's what you're supposed to do when you love somebody and you're in a relationship. You make them see like they're bigger than what they are. You understand? You understand? But when that is then becomes an entitlement and people start saying like, well, I was there when nobody else was there.
Is that it is very clear that we can see reputation shield. This is something that we absolutely saw happen with the Black love branding, which is why there's a lot of confusion surrounding who was right and who was wrong in this situation. And I'm not saying that Remy is completely innocent, by no means.
You look stupid. You look stupid right there. You look stupid right there, like a puppy trying to, give me some kisses. Girl, he torturing you, girl, because I know he be giving you the silent treatment and you don't be knowing what to do. And you went to the gym with that man. It's something going on with you, Clarissa, because you need sex. You give that. You give that. You need that. And I need you to unpack that. I need you to go get that. Go talk to somebody. Because there's some things going on, Clarissa, you don't even realize. You need to go talk to somebody about that. Because when one man, you can't be away from one man for a certain amount of time. That's why you didn't want you and Papoose to be public, because you still wanted to be able to talk to Maserati Bud, Tony, and Papoose. You wanted to be able to still have your team together, but when she blew you up, these other niggas was like, what? Yeah, I know that's why you wanted to stay private. You keep saying it.
But what I am saying is that it is very clear that we can see the pattern of him using her and now Clarissa as a social elevator and to shield his reputation. So instead of building their own mythology, they merge themselves into the mythology of powerful women. That's why these men gravitate towards women who are already built, already there, already established, and they carry around this quote unquote builder energy, if you know what I mean. This woman for him becomes his therapist, his PR machine, his emotional. Is a lot of people also believe in this current situation with Alicia Baumgartner. Okay, because listen, we're talking about a system here, y'all. People are saying that he actually engineered that situation between Alicia and Clarissa. Who knows? But regardless of what happened, what came after all of this is what matters psychologically. Because once Remy became incarcerated, Pat found the perfect lane. He was a devoted Black husband. And what made it so effective is that he wasn't doing something extraordinary, right? He was doing what a husband is supposed to do. But because stable, visible examples of Black marriage and loyalty are so rare in media, him that was not directly attached to strategic, right? But they're probably more. Some people don't want to. That is why this conversation has people.
You want to come like the people, if somebody.
Here's what I want y'all to hear.
History is repeating itself.
In what ways has Papoose brought you peace?
It's like he has some experience over me as far as in like how long he's been here. So I'm being honored tonight and I'm making big deals in my career and I'm doing all this stuff, but it's like he's done it already. So when it's like I'm making decisions or having to figure things out, I can always come to him. It's almost like he's a cheat code almost. He's been like helping direct my life. And even when it comes like to people, if somebody.
He helping direct your life. He helping to direct your life.
Somebody is disloyal to me or somebody hurt me, he like cut him off. Like once I cut him off, he don't want to hear about me no more. That's not New York.
That's toxic. That needs to be unpacked. He's telling you to cut your family and your friends off. And I know somebody else he told to do that and they did it. And then they had to wake up and come to their senses. You don't have that type of time. You didn't meet him at 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 years old. You met him at 30. You're 31 now. You don't have that type of time. You're too old for a man to be fake promising you a baby. He need to be for real about it. You're 31. What you gonna do? And I'm telling you for real now. You don't want time to go past, man. You ain't gonna. You ain't gonna listen.
Yeah, it's like, nah, dude, we ain't doing that. He like my superhero. If something go wrong, Pap is right there to fix it. Like, don't worry, I got it. And he really be having it.
Now remember, you're literally exposed, sir.
But I'm glad he said that. I need my other phone open. Boom. I bought the house. I paid the taxes on all the houses. I bought all the houses in cash. After I got locked up and I seen how nobody had enough money to take care of my shit when I was gone, I said, moving forward, if I could afford to buy it, I'm gonna just buy it. I'm never getting a mortgage. I'm never doing a lease. I'm never doing that. I bought every house in cash. I pay every insurance on every house. I pay all the taxes on every house. The only thing he had to do was pay the utilities. And most of the time, those had turn off and termination.
Oh my God. All you had to do was pay the light bill. You couldn't, man.
Notices because he wasn't paying them. The last one that he claimed to pay, he literally texted me. This is why I don't know why he's saying this. He texted me, yo, that came out of my account, $4,000. I said, okay, my bad. I said, well, you owe me $15,000. You borrowed the last month. You asked about $25,000. I gave it to you in cash. You gave me back 10. You owe me $15,000. Just take it out of that. It is what it is. Why did a fucking termination notice like the next month or 2 months later? He never even paid. He paid. It came out of his account. He refuted the charge. I have. Yo, this is crazy. Look at this. Look, my phone died. Look, it's coming back on by itself. That's not crazy. Look at God. My phone died. I didn't even charge it. Just coming back. God want me to tell y'all. Bro, I don't care about nothing about what you're talking about.
I wrote 90% of the music since I've been with her. And if you come around me and you type a keyword from any one of her verses, it pops up in my phone with the date that I wrote it. She just recently told me she don't got no money.
So here's the scam.
You're so dumb. Y'all about to go through a divorce. And he said, she just recently told me she don't got no money. You know what? She don't. She broke. She ain't got no money. Like, she wouldn't tell you if she... I'm gonna just let that be. That's just so stupid to me. I'm sorry. You believe that, you big dummy? There's another video I want to show y'all before we go. I showed y'all that one. Hold on. I showed that one. All right.
Luxury water, Tough Shed, SMT Financial.
Something about that is literally giving me steroid rage, but I'm pretty.
Yeah, me too, Nava. That looks like steroid rage to me too, in my humble opinion.
Do with the parts of you that don't fit the archetype. Let me say it another way. When a woman has a history of trauma-informed sexuality and then finds herself attached to a man whose blueprint is something entirely different, that creates tension. And tension always demands a resolution. Sometimes that resolution looks like growth, and sometimes it looks like identity suppression. So now we have to ask, is she competing with Remy or is she studying her? Because there's a difference between admiration and adaptation. And adaptation under pressure, baby, that can start to look like erasure. Who is she becoming, Muffin?
Do y'all know how uncomfortable it is to sit there and live with somebody, and because you won't do what they ask you to do, or because they hinting around for a threesome, not with just the one that you're with now, but the one that you was with before, the one that was in the house before, you know, the one that you cheated on with to get with the one that you're with now. Yeah, because let's talk about it. I stayed there from at the end of May to September 27th is when I stayed with Clarissa and was training with her and stuff. And once again, why did I stay with her? Because she asked me to. I didn't want to stay with her. I didn't say didn't want to, but I didn't ask her. I didn't say, oh my gosh, Clarissa, I don't have nowhere to go. Like, oh my gosh. It was not that. You're trying to sit there and make it seem like you were like savior to me. Like you saved me from something, bro. It was nothing like that. You literally said you were depressed and it looked like it. Yeah, you were fat and depressed and you were over 200 pounds. And you always do this to people. You always do this to people. She's done it to somebody recently. You always do this to people.
Recently.
You do people wrong every chance you get. And then when you're good, when you think you're good, because you're really cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs up here. Yeah.
So y'all already know this is not the first time that we've heard about her issues with relationship boundaries. We have heard multiple accounts from different people talking about this pattern of her moving in on someone else's man, even when they're related to her. And when you start hearing consistent narratives about someone crossing emotional or relational boundaries, whether it's a friend, acquaintance, or even within a family, that's no longer isolated behavior. That's a style, honey. In the Remy situation specifically, what made it striking wasn't just the romantic overlap, it was the proximity, the reported attempts at friendliness while simultaneously engaging with her man. That's not just competition, that's strategic positioning. And when someone repeatedly operates in competitive proximity with other women, that often signals something deeper than just pettiness. Some women just cannot have a relationship with a woman outside of it being competitive.
Y'all, I can't do it no more. I'm so tired, y'all. I love y'all so much. We're gonna be back tomorrow, y'all. After 5, you said, Tara, I hope you seen that. Girl, I'm tired. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all. If y'all can like, comment, share, subscribe, and donate. Man, I'll tell y'all about my day tomorrow. But like, comment, share, subscribe, and donate, y'all. Hype the video, please. Hype me up. Y'all see it was successful here tonight. Hype me up, y'all. I love kicking it with y'all. I love getting to know more about Remy Ma with y'all, or showing y'all things I already knew about Remy Ma that y'all might not have knew. I love it. So y'all know I'm coming back tomorrow if I can. Peace, y'all. Y'all have a good night.